Are we back? Am I back? Am I back? Today's a nightmare. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I have no words for what's going on. But we could go to Brick City now. Let me try to add the... Let me give it to... Let me see if I could... Maxed out CC for golden candy, didn't pay electric bill. Yeah, I got my ass. Alright, this should hopefully work. I'm honestly scared to edit the TikTok page because OBS crashed when I tried updating this, but whatever. Hopefully nobody posts nothing crazy on Discord, but can't stream without gold, gotta spend money to make money. Tomorrow we're gonna spend everything. YouTube might got cooked. Hold on, let me update YouTube. Antonio, aquí estamos medio cocinados, brother. Pero estoy aquí luchando para que no importa lo que pase, seguimos andando, ¿tú sabes? No sé, primero el emulator, el emulador, lo que uso para jugar on stream se crashed, no me funcionó. Luego se me rompió el... Estoy en stream completo crashed. Pero ya estamos activos de nuevo. Aquí no pueden tumbarnos ni sin pues nada. We stay fighting. Alright, now everything's back to normal. I apologize for the delay. Let's look at some leaks. And then we'll get into if Levi shows up. We'll do that as well. We'll do the Pocket League or the Brick City. Leaks. Let's jump to present, I guess. Alright, so we got a new Froakie. Well, these are promos. Petalil. I'm glad Jolteon EX looks more very viable because Jolteon is my favorite evolution. Let's go. Let's get those bugs out tonight so no issues tomorrow. Facts. Credible Leaks channel. Oh, Credible Leaks. Bet. What? Why does this exist? Why is there Credible Leaks and then just leaks? Wonder Hourglasses will be added as progress reward. Also, new missions will be added, allowing you to more easily obtain rewards. Okay. Level 60 and trade update comes with B1. That's good to know. Actually, let me change. This is a little too... Or is it the Moon player? Let's go with lowering the Moon. Alright, hold up. Let's put whatever the day list is. Right. Alright, so back to this. Baby ain't seen diapers since 848. Alright. Show off your collection, daily missions, spoilers. Okay, so yeah, this is the... I wouldn't be able to read this if I tried, but no idea. It's not even in English, so I wouldn't know. We have this picture here where we can see Blaziken working with Entei. Yeah, good luck with that one. Okay, there's nothing new there. An Eevee boosted evolution. As long as the Pokemon is in your active spot, it can evolve during their first turn on the turn you play it. That's insane. And it's searchable with it's in French. It's in French. It's just really blurry. It's French and super blurry. But this is searchable with it's the trainer they showed. It was May, the water guy, Franken Weenie. Thank you for the follow. Licia. Yeah, she searches this Eevee for sure. So technically guarantees this Eevee. It's like Porygon 2. No, because Porygon 2 grabs it from the deck. These leaks are on a Discord that feel free to link the Brick City Discord again. Anybody in chat? I don't know how accurate it is, but the leaks on Twitter for Grenada says ability swaps bench player to active spot and attack hits for 100. That seems about what everybody seems to be translating for now. But yeah, this works differently. This is if it's on the board in your active turn, like the turn is played, like turn 1, you play this, you could evolve whatever you want on top of it. So that could be ignorant. Hold on, I'm trying to click off of that. The hyperlinks are going crazy right now. Yeah. Angelo, ¿cómo va? Edgar. Sí, lo doy hoy, sí. Okay, look, proof that we could trade 2 stars. And including 2 stars from the brand new set. They got a Mega Absol full art being traded for a red here. Bad trade if you ask me, but that's not what we're here for. Turn 1 Sylveon goes crazy. You just draw the whole deck for a certain one out. Yeah. If you want to open up the French, I'll translate it real quick. Bet. Hopefully it's visible enough. Good luck. Está demasiado borroso. The Absol does look sick. I just wouldn't trade my full art red for it. Just saying. They finally upped the level cap. Yup. That's at least 10 more packs, right? And 10 more like rewind things. Yeah, if we find a better picture. If we find a better picture, I'll ask for the translation. They came out with the English card for Greninja. I'll look at it's probably in this chat then. We'll see it soon. We have Rapidash EX with 110. This attack does 30 damage to up to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. We have Luxury looking fire. Who knows what it does? It does 110 damage for 2 energy. So now everybody just swings for infinite. Is it Luxray EX? No, I think it's a regular Luxray. It's not EX. It's not EX. It's just a 1-star. Gosley Twitter high resolution. And there's a Mega Pinsir. Are these the 3 golds? Are these accurate? I thought they were trainer cards. Those are 2 Pokemon. Luxury set aside, it's a Valet Lab. This is the whole set, I guess? Or these are all the shinies? Hold on, what is it? We got Shiny Arceus, the Pikachu, Bidoof. Oh, hold on. They got the whole set at this point. You're telling me, like, there's not a page that already has all of this? Hold up, let me see if the page, like, if Pocket Zone or Pokemon Zone already has this, because if they have that picture, Pokemon Zone might just have it all already. Or Cerebi or something.
Everyone, please raise your hands up. Send me your energy now.
Yo, who's that? Jimbo with the raid. How'd your stream go? I'm trying to find the leaks in like a nicer version, I guess. No, the Pocket Zone doesn't have it. Does Cerebi have it? Any updates on pack points? What about them? Right now it's Unbothered or King Ant. Scroll all the way down, they're all there. Okay, I see. Okay. Here I am wasting time. I got y'all with everything. Okay. Shoutouts to John in chat. No universal pack points? I didn't think so. Alright, so we got some. Alright. If the Pokemon this card. Okay, so this is like a helmet. of some kind? If the Pokemon, oh wait, are the ones down here English? Hitmonchan EX? Oh, bro, there's just where to start. Where to start? Is there like an organized way, or do we just go one by one here? Hold on, let me see if there's if there's any organization or like any order to this at all. Doesn't seem like it. High res in English on his Twitter. Gosley, I bet. We'll go to Gosley's Twitter then. But if he has it, that means somebody else has it too, no? Whatever. Like, there has to be a website he's getting it from. Here's where y'all find out I don't know how to use Twitter. When I click on his Twitter, I just see him getting married. Congrats to him, though. Alright, let's just... Professional streamer, by the way. Let me see, because it didn't post as a link. Click on the media tab, but because your post didn't, like, your link didn't show as a link. Like, I couldn't just click on it. The media tab. Okay, I gotta log in now. Bro, I haven't used. This is not even my actual Twitter. What's going on here? Oh, whatever. Oof, almost dropped my... I'm almost there, I'm almost there. Media. Alright, now we lit. Okay. Let me... I guess share... Let me have this screen then. Alright, change the plans here. Hold up. Changing the window we're capturing. From Brick City to... this. Alright, let me... Way too big of a screen now. Hold up. Alright, so... Now we got this. Alright, so we got Petalil. A surprise attack. We don't care about this. Carry on. We saw the Froakie. Wait, is this... Wrong, we're getting trolled again. Okay, cover fossil. What fossil is this for? Is this... what? No. I'm not even a BS, y'all. I don't know what fossil evolves into. Play this card as if it was 40... Yeah, obviously there's nothing else to it. Flame patch we saw in the trailer. Turtle and Kiracosta. Okay, I thought Kiracosta because I saw the turtle shell, but I didn't even know that was a fossil. I'll be honest. Aging myself, or at least showing which ones I didn't play, right? Citrus Berry we saw in the trailer. Heavy Helmet. Okay, if the Pokemon this card is attached to has a retreat cost of 3 or more, it takes minus 20 damage from attacks. Okay, hold on. If the Pokemon this card is attached to has a retreat cost of 30 or more, it takes minus 20 from attacks from opponents. How do y'all feel about this? I don't know how I feel about it. Finally got into this. Citrus Berry, Giratina. It depends if everything's like knocking stuff out, right? Lucky Mittens. Whenever your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack used by the Pokemon this card's attached to, draw a card. Okay, I can see this. Also, wait 2 seconds. I can't see TikTok's messages. I'm gonna be honest. Hold on, let me open TikTok on a browser because it hasn't been added to my multi-chat yet for some reason. Alright, now I got, okay, no, wait. Where can we see the leaks? Godly's Twitter. If you hit, it's all in English. Minus 20 does nothing. They're hitting for a century. Snorlax EX is going to be unstoppable with that. Oh, I can see that. Heavy helmet with Guzzlord also. ¿Qué dice en español? Rafa, me voy a poner loco si. Link for this, it's in the chat somewhere. It's Godly's Twitter. Let Pokemon heal up from 0 HP from Citrus Berry. Levi, I gotta challenge you to. Well, you gotta challenge me to the E4, but let's go over the leaks first. Frank Spinner, a card. Rafa, ¿qué te voy a decir? Si es algo que vale la pena, te lo traduzco. Mientras tanto, te digo, no te preocupes, una mierda. Prank Spinner, a card from among both players' hands is chosen at random, reveal it to the other player, and shuffle it to its owner's deck. Nah, ain't nobody in the right mind playing this shit. Rafa, esto dice, al azar, escoge una carta entre la mano tuya o del oponente, y la que escoge al azar va para el deck. What the fuck? Plume Fossil, okay. If you think I didn't know Caracosta, I hella don't know what this is. I for sure don't know what this is. Joy type or Time Wizard? Yeah. Hitting Hammer. Flip 2 coins. If both of them are heads, discard a random energy from opponent's active Pokemon. Archeops. You see, those are Pokemons that I've used in the past, in randomizers and Nuzlocke. I not once knew they were a fossil. Because I didn't play the generations they were from. Alright, so Hitting Hammer. If it was flip 1 coin, I can see this being played. 2 coins, and then hoping that both are heads to discard an energy is a little too sacky. TRG is better, in my opinion. It's definitely better. Because if TRG hits the same 2 heads, you obviously leave them with nothing, right? We got some full art trainers here. Fantina, take a second energy from your energy zone and attach it to your Drifblim or Miss Magius. Not Miss Magius EX, which would be hype. Hitting Hammer's trash, yeah. 1 head would just be broken in TRG since it's an item. True. Yeah, but you're trying to, like, I guess, power creep, right? K-Tech, what's up? Feel free to feel however you want about this. I guess this card definitely depends on what Drifblim and Miss Magius do, right? Guzz with 2 TRG, 2 Hammer, 2 Mars, it's broken. And then just at that point, throw the roulette too, right? K-Tech with the fall. That's the second account. Just throw Prank Spinner while you're at it too. Alright, so back to this one. We have Copycat. Shuffle your hand into your deck. Draw a card for each card in your opponent's hand. So this is like the supporter version of the Chatot, right? This is on Godly's Twitter currently. This is where I'm seeing them. If I answer, are you pre-building any decks based on leak? No. I don't know what these packs. The art is sick. I don't know what which packs these belong to. But I could tell you what I think is best, but it's a concept. What? What you mean? Godly is a creator that has a Twitter that has all of these in English somehow. That's why he got the big following, bro. Nah, this is a full art. This and me, cause this with the Eevee, esto va a ser gas. Put 2 random basic. I might chase the trainers more than the. Wait, I missed it. What does Copycat do? You shuffle your hand and draw as many as your opponent has. So it's like Chatot. Copycat versus Mars. Yeah, Copycat would counter Mars, but at the same time, it doesn't. It stops in early game Mars. Maybe, depending on what your hand size is, what your opponent hand size is. Because you could still, like, if you're using Copycat, you're not using the red, you're not using Cyrus, you're not using the win condition, right? But early game stuff, I could definitely help. The arts are fire, yeah. We got Marlin. Heal 70 from Caracosta or Jellicent. Depends on what they do. Hala, I'm assuming. During your opponent's next turn, if your Hariyama or Crabominable would be knocked out by damage from attack, it is not knocked out and his remaining HP becomes 10. If this was generic, insanity. You'll be back later when we're battling. Sounds good, Breeze. I apologize. You know, it's just new set stuff. It gets new hype. You just started watching. I'm gonna need you to start over. Malik. We haven't gotten too far. Yeah, Joey. I'll mention. Also, since we do have like basically the whole set, I will release a video tomorrow before the set drops. With ranking, I do those with every set. Especially when we have leaks beforehand, on like a tier list of where I think the cards are ranked, or where I think they'll be in the meta. What time do you usually end stream that you always got a monster this late? 3 in the morning, so it's currently midnight for me. I usually stream until 3 in the morning, and then I work the next day, so Hala can be used. It could be used, but it's only for Hariyama and Crabominable, so it depends on the Pokemon more than what he does. Supra, don't worry, the top is literally right here. We haven't missed anything. Wait, was that the last card in this group? Oh no, I almost skipped May. We know what May does. I'm a big believer of May. Put 2 random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. For each Pokemon you put into your hand this way, choose a random to put it back. I think this card's gonna be insane. I could be wrong. Low key, my Eric that says it's fire. So far I have to agree, but at the same time, I'm just glad it's something different. It could have been complete dog water, that if it changes the dog water meta, then I'm good. May is PCOM for 2. Yeah, May is PCOM on like for extra. Jamie, what's up? You can evolve as soon as you play the Eevee? Yep. Yeah, that was the first card that you need the Hitmonchan for real. Hitmonchan's my favorite evolution too. You need to have 2 Pokemon in your hand already? No, you just need 1 Pokemon. You only need 1 Pokemon, and you get to look at 3 Pokemon for the one you're missing. You essentially get to pick out of 1 Pokemon. Like, I have 1 Pokemon in hand, now I get to choose between 3, the one that I'm missing. Instead of randomly throwing and hoping not to get the same one. Yeah, we got new fossils. May is become a monster. Imposter is broken. Imposter has some really good uses too, yeah. I swear if these leaks are real, like most of these X should be normal Pokemon. Well, they are real, Have all the megas been revealed? I don't know. I'm finding out what's been revealed alongside yo. We already saw the golds. Dismantling keys. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may discard all tools from your opponent's active Pokemon. If you do, discard this Pokemon. Yo, low key, this is a Guzma that does not cost you a point or your supporter. This is kind of crazy. Am I crazy? Obviously, it's bad if you play it in your deck and that's your opening Pokemon. You're cooked. So obviously, it's not like the choice. Klefki is like an MST from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like a heavy storm, bro. No, Klefki is only bad if you open with it. But other than that, it is literally... Okay, for a gold card... Okay, gold card aside. If you could just place this down and Guzma people without having to waste your supporter for the turn, that could go a long way. The new set drops like just over 24 hours from now. Yeah, there's a gold per pack. And then the third one is Lilligant. Which this one also... This one is... I don't know what the hell they're doing there. Whoever is in DNA really loves Lilligant to the point where they finally made it a gold. I don't know who okayed this. It might be our ambassadors. I don't know what's going on. Tomorrow's reset, yeah. So right now at 2, and the reset is like 2 hours from now, right? So 24 hours after this reset that's coming up. On X posted an image with all the cards. Yeah, we're going through all of them. It's just little by little. Oh, from the active Pokemon? I skipped over that. Never mind. It is just MST. I apologize. El jueves por la madrugada, sí. El jueves por la madrugada. I'm seeing them through Twitter right now. Gosley's Twitter. We got Greninja EX. Which in the chat, hold up, let me see what TikTok, what Twitch could see. What's y'all view? Because I don't know if y'all can see that right now. Do you see the rainbow in the corner right there? Do y'all see the rainbow on the side right there? That's crazy. It if that's real, that rainbow's insanity. Bro, Nissa, did I tell you what they responded to me? To the guys that I think I sent it to you. I know I sent it to. But yeah, once during your turn, you may switch your active water Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. So it's not even him; it's just water in general. Why would anyone use this over normal Greninja? The 170 HP maybe, and the attack for 100, but I agree. Alright, we got another Rotom fan. Wait, no, that's... Are they just reprinting this? Because it's the same card. Or am I getting trolled? We got Mega Pidgeot. Giant Twister, 100 damage, flip 3 coins. For each heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, flip 3 coins. For each heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. If all of them are tails, this attack does nothing. You imagine, dude? I'm Godly. Godzly. For 100, but it's a good counter for Megas. Oh, he's just mentioning, he's just pointing out that it's good. Why'd he point this? And he posted it 3 times by mistake? Oh, bet. Now I got Mega Blaziken. It's a promo. Bet. One Greninja EX and one regular, but won't be... Nah, if anything, you would play 2 of one and like maybe the 1 EX so that you have like a finisher. I could see that. You play 2 of like the regular Greninja because it's like the best part in the game. And then you play one of the... This art is insanity. It's the immersive. I just realized. I skipped over that. Immersive Gyarados. And this is the... Dude, this guy posted Mega Pidgeot like water. Hey, yo. We got the Rainbow Pinsir. Poor Garvantia. Poor Bugs, bro. What's going on here? Mega Rainbow Absol. The Pinsir. This kind of follows like the TCG arts, right? The TCG has like the original one, like sort of in the background. Yeah, this follows like what the TCG did with their SIRs or their full arts or whatever. This releases 24 hours from now, basically. Yeah, look at the Blaziken. Well, the Blaziken we saw in the ad, right? Look at the Absol. We saw this one in the trade showing thing that they did. Did I skip one? No, I didn't. There's got Ampharos. I thought almost all cards were real cards. There's the Gara. I like this one more than the immersive art. I wonder why it started. Like, I guess that's what he chose as the thumbnail. That's why it showed us that one first. Making sure it didn't. Okay. We got Rainbow Ampharos though. Do you think Leafeon and Flareon are back? I don't know, because EXs are kind of expensive in attack. It depends what the meta ends up being. Altaria immersive, bro. You already know this animation is gonna be like wholesome as all hell and cute as fuck. We kind of already saw these, right? Okay, this is different. I haven't even read this card. Actually, real talk, I didn't even read. Oh no, we kind of already knew on it. I don't know. If there was a new card that I complete, is this the whole set? I think so. I think so. I already saw it. It's ugly. Yeah, but what does it do? If this Pokemon is in the active spot, it's damaged by an attack of your opponent. So it has Poison Point. Oh, okay. I just read that it's called Poison Point. Yep, Nissa, they got you with the new art to go for. Can I open Mercury? I'm getting to it. I'm going down the line. But 2 energy, 80 damage. And it's a stage 1 with... I'll see. Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot to check what's next. Oh, this is just like the 2-star version. Would have been easier to read. Okay, these are the Absols. Honchkrow, Evil Admonition. 40 plus. This attack does 40 more damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon in play that has an ability. Itachi looking mother. This, like, at max is hitting for like 160, right? And it's colorless, so it could attack in any deck. Makuhita? Oof. That's an Ori counter right there. It really is, right? 40 plus, not 40x. So it's 40 plus. Okay, so its max is 200. Jesus. Yeah, so Ori gets automatically bopped. The only issue is that it's on a stage 1. 3 energy for 50 damage. You know fighting gotta get cooked. Come on, Grizzly. Did you really think they were gonna give this anything? I love the art though. Wait, did I skip? Is there more to it? Right. Hippowdon. This has to be another callback, right? I feel like this card already exists. Or was it? No, Hippowdon. The hippopotamus was the one that the hippopotamus whatever had the full art. So now flip a coin. Let's be honest, but this doesn't matter. Archeops. Okay, this is the Fossils Stage 2. 1 fighting Wild Spin. This attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. During your next turn, this Pokemon is Wild Spin does plus 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Just play Rampardos, right? Isn't Honchkrow weak to electric though? It is weak to electric, but it like survives an attack, right? I think that's like this the math. Pancham we saw in the trailer. Let me double check. Was there anything here that I missed? Oh look, that is insane. That art is insane. The card is insane. This is the new Rampardos basically. This is ridiculous. The card itself is insane, but the art is even crazier. That's so sick. Okay, we got Stoutland. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a basic Pokemon, this attack does 70 or more damage. This is a Suicune counter, technically. It hits Suicune for 140. It hits Darkrai for 140. This is just like an old meta ice. That art though, yeah. Well, I just realized there's somebody holding the... there's somebody holding it. I didn't notice the legs at first. I'm like, what the hell are these? I'm like, oh, those are hands. Rufflet, wing attack for 40. We better evolve into something better. This Pikachu art is... It's another Zard? True. Your legs hanging out the bottom. The art in the set is clean? Yep. They're like, no. That's 10 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Isn't this like strictly worse than the other Pikachu we've had? Isn't there one that does 10... Or this is exactly like the one we've had. Didn't we already have this Pikachu? Am I tripping? Show Blaziken? We already gone through Blaziken. The gold cards are Flame Patch, Lilligant, and Klefki. When does the set come out? Fall of 2027. The set comes out in like 24 hours. Okay, so we already had this Pikachu. That's interesting. Wait, where was that? I was here. Was that the last thing? Or was there another thing? Pikachu? Okay, yeah, that was the last thing. We got Tauros EX. Finally, Tauros gets an EX. They've been printing the same... they've been printing him with 3 energy attacks for it forever. Now he can flip a coin and tails. This Pokemon also does 30 damage to itself. Low-key, the Mythical Island one might be better. Probably a promo card. There's no diamond at the bottom. You know what? Levi, it could be the monthly promo, like the promo that we get for signing up to the pass, the premium pass. That would make sense, right? It's a full art. It's a whatever. Okay, it's no better, but the art is cool, I guess. So these 1-stars are insane. That's good because of the Lima. Fair. It's metal type. Discard 2 metal energy from this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. The Pokemon takes minus 50 damage from attacks. Okay, so it's affected some hot ass, but man, does it look cool. I'm looking at these through Twitter. Dino's imaging AI got better. They are cooking with the 1-stars. Corviknight and Dialga TBH. I don't know. It's 2 Pokemon that could only hit for 100 max in a meta where everything has like 300 HP. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but Gumi we saw, right? As long as this Pokemon is an active spot, attacks used by opponents cost 1 more. Water and Psychic though. You play it alongside Greninja Giratina. Alright. Gumi, here's your Metal EX. You see now this with Dialga could be something, right? If this Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached to it, it does 150. Yeah. The art is nice. You see, this is the goal they showed earlier. We got Beautyfly. This attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So that's like a grass version of a card that we've seen 100 times already. Memory Light Momentum, I guess. That was Steel Armor. Melmetal, hell yeah. Meltan ramps in energy though. Yeah, but if you're in this format, if you're trying to ramp with Melmetal, if you're trying to ramp with Meltan, that guy's gone. Wait, there was more pictures here. We got Skidoo, Razor Leaf, standard card, Whimsicott EX, Glaceon but cheaper, and hit Memory Light to Stoke and hit 150. Maybe. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy in your opponent's active. Wait, what? This attack does 30 more for each energy in your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost. Oh, Cerebi finally got the cards. Let me see. If Cerebi has the cards, I'm gonna troll y'all again by changing it once again. We do have the cards. Alright, this is a better way of looking at it. I apologize. We are technically starting from 0, but it'll be worth it, trust. Unless, hold up. Si tú me lo pides, yo me porto bonito. Shelters, good morning, good morning. We're looking at leaks. Alright, is there seriously no? Okay, there is a way. Okay. Alright, if y'all go to Cerebi, the Pokemon side, you can see every card again. Let's do that. Hold up. Professional streamer, by the way. Oh, where the hell's OBS? Alright, window capture. Switch to where Cerebi go. Boom. Alright, so let me make sure y'all on OBS can see it bigger. I was able to set it up for TikTok much easier. No, but this will take too long because I have to do it one by one. Hold up. Alright. Super exaggerated, but we got it. Y'all can read it properly there? They just updated their Credible Leaks channel. Alright, so we have Pinsir. Will forever be a bad card. No, they keep adding coin flips. It does not matter how many coin flips you add to a Pinsir, it's not going to be good. We got Mega Pinsir. Mega Pinsir is a little bit better. I'm not the biggest fan of Mega Pinsir. Yo, no bad days. Thank you for funding my pocket addiction. I appreciate you. I just realized, y'all, with the megas, it gets cut off screen. You gotta be kidding me. There gotta be a better way to do this. What if I do this? Boom. Of course there's ads, dude. Is that what's messing it up? When there's ads or when there's not ads? Well, whatever. Point is, could be better. Then we go Wurmple, just the basics. Pinsir makes you happy that Pokemon don't actually exist. Wait till you see the Mega, the alt art for the Mega. Alright, so Harden. We already read the Beautyfly. Cascoon. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks that damage is 40 or less. 3 points, no? Yeah, Mega EXs, when they get down, they get 3 points. Do you need the regular Pokemon first and then the Mega? No, straight to the Mega. They're just basics. Y'all complain about everything they do. If it was too small, it would be a problem too. What's going on with it? Oh, you're talking about the set. I feel you, I feel you. Alright. No bad days. Thank you for the gifted sub. They have the videos out too. That's crazy. Alright, let's keep going. Dustox. Select powder, 60 damage. Choose either poisoned or confused. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now affected by that special condition. Okay, so 60, and then you choose either poison or confused. And there's no coin flips. You just guarantee this. Obviously, it's a stage 2, so it's kind of ass, but we got C-Dot doing C-Dot things. I guess now it's noticeable that if a basic is searchable by... What was her name? I keep for Licia or whatever. Nuzleaf, 2 energy is horrendous, but if Shift Tree's any good, we got something. 2 energy, 70, discard a random card from your opponent's hand. I'm curious about the Gumi line. Vanilla Gorilla. If you go to Cerebi.net/TCG Pocket, you'll find the Mega Rising on the right section. You'll see sets. Click on Mega Rising, you have every card in the set available. We got Shroomish doing nothing, and it can't even be searched. Oof, they love printing Rapidash. Okay, next. They're gonna be lazy with card art. I'll be lazy with reviews. Simisage, Fury Swipes, flip 3 coins, attack this. Okay, so a filler. Razor Leaf. This one is searchable with Licia. Into Whimsicott EX. We already read this one. Then we got Petalil. Into the gold card. Oof. Can someone send the website? I want to see the new megas. It's I could write how it's spelled. I can't show you the website como tal. It won't let me send links like that, but It's Cerebi like that.net slash and then slash Pokemon slash TCG Pocket. Yeah, no, it's if they're asking on TikTok, they can't see y'all answers, but when this will be off, you mean like when will it be released? Next 24 hours from now, more or less. A little over 24 hours. Alright, we got Maractus. 2 energy, Dazzle Dance 40. The worst part is that I'm gonna do a YouTube video. You need a shiny Zeraora. The worst part is that I'm gonna do this again in my own time as a tier list video, but whatever. At least now we get to look at stuff. 2 energy opponents act as not confused. Again, stuff that's not gonna see any play. Oof, we got Verizon Wireless here. Sacred Sword 110. During your next turn, this Pokemon cannot use Sacred Sword. Cool. Razor Leaf. We saw that because they had got Go-Goats, Double Edge 100. This Pokemon does 20 to itself. A lot of cards that are gonna see zero play. I got Phantom. Surely we'll start seeing cards that actually matter. This comes out 24 hours from now. Not this reset that's happening in the next hour or so. The one after. Horn Leash 60, heal 20 damage from this Pokemon. But these won't even. Wait a minute. We got Grookey. Surely this line's not gonna be disappointing, right? Okay, so far some garbage, but Rillaboom, show them how it's done. Captivating Rhythm. Once during your turn, you may flip a coin. I don't even want to read the rest. I'm just kidding. If head, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. And for 4 energy, 120, never gonna see this play. Oof, nice. Growlithe has a great full art. We saw it in the trailer. What does Arcanine do now? Fire Fang 2 energy 50, flip a coin if. Was it really that hard to make this any better? You need to flip a coin after doing 50 damage? What are we doing, dude? Anything really broken? In the wallet, yeah. So far, the wallet. Outside of the EXs that I've seen, these are hyper dog water right now. And I don't like being like negative. But so far, now that we're seeing the set, like card for card, we're seeing like the fluff, I guess, the filling. These are all F tier. Like, I wouldn't rank any of this stuff. Yeah, this is the official list. Ponyta 2 energy, but we saw that there's a EX Rapidash here. 110, and then it does 22. One of your opponent's bench Pokemon. You see, this card's pretty solid. I'm gonna be honest. Solid is in like. Okay, solid is the wrong word. That art is cursed. Yeah, hopefully the full arts are better. It literally looks pretty bad. Bruno, thank you for the follow. Why does it look like that? It looks like Charlie the Unicorn, bruh. If they let Blaine affected, it would be playable. Also, there's no new Ramparos or Savala yet. There's a new Ramparos. Oh, you're talking about like reprint. I was like, technically, there's a Hydreigon is non-EX Ho. Let's go. 4 energy because I guess Magby heals ramps too much. Heal 30 damage from each of your bench basic Pokemon. Unplayable. Okay, Torchic. We know it's just for the. None of these matter. What matters is Blaziken. Wait, this is the non-EX Blaziken. Discard a fire energy from this Pokemon for 100. This is great for like, I don't know what to give Blaziken and out to Ori maybe. You play one of these. Yeah, you out Ori and then your second one becomes the Mega. What the fuck? Virizion is 3 energy, 110 damage, can't attack next turn. Yeah, I don't know where. Hydreigon's pretty good though. Yeah, this is solid because obviously you need an out to Oricorio for then to clean house with this one. So that's the first card that we're like, okay, I see that, I can see that. Blaze got all the support, Jesus, apparently. So far. Now we got the next ape. We got Panseer. Doesn't matter as long as this is play. Okay, so I think they're gonna make all 3 of these monkeys the same thing. Joe, how's it going? Because the grass one was the same thing. Okay, Darumaka. Also, if I mispronounce something, I apologize in advance. I approve of these fire Pokemon. One more day and League's unfortunate. It is what it is. Okay, let's see what it evolves into. That art is cursed, or I mean, it's spooky, I guess. Darmani hands. 80 plus, flip 2 points, attack does 30 more for each. Why are they giving fire so much damn energy cost, bro? It's like 4 energy for the whole, 4 energy for this. Magby only adds 1 energy. What are we doing here? Psyched for the new set, so ready for some of the new stuff is really hype. A lot of the fluff is fluff, dude. Everything's of coin flip. It really is apparently. Because the patch, I guess, but like Litwick, okay, I'm a big Chandelier fan. Let's see if it's any good. Chandelure, I mean. Will-O-Wisp without burning. Okay. Once during your turn, you may discard the top card of your opponent's deck. And that it does not have to be in the active. Wait a minute. We got something playable here. You imagine? You're just sitting there like discarding the whole deck. Like, what you gonna do? Because of the flame patch? Yeah, but like technically, if you're not discarding energy, like, I guess, I don't know. It's kind of troll. Like, I understand making like the really good stuff expensive, but it's starting to look like Genetic Apex 2.0. Well, it technically is Genetic Apex 2.0. Pair with Absol, you start discarding their hand, discarding the top of the deck. 80 for 2 energy, yeah, it's like the standard right now. Except for all the other things that are swinging for like over 100. This could be a toxic burn deck, yeah, like just a double Ori, double Chandelier. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be. I think Gosley already got a list for this. I think Spraggle's already got a list for this. Mega Mogwai, that list is already posted. And that's not a dig at them. They're just quick with it. Anything that's like that, where you're like 1 pointer, yeah. This would with double silver, double red card, and then they hit you with copycat, and you're like, what? A new Heatmore, Tongue Whip. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Okay, so fire. Well, so now him only fighting has a sniper from the bench. Absol's a sniper for the bench for dark, and now fire has one. Otani case twice tonight. They figured out that they might as well pitch to him at some point, but nah. Shout out to the Blue Jays. They finally won. 2-2. This. Someone no. Not as much as they love Lilligant. Giving that card a gold after giving it like a card in like every set. Heatmore holding it down. Don't forget the new Psychic that hits any spot for 30. Yeah, but that's better than, that's high key like better than the rest, no? Magikarp killer, yeah. Gyarados is getting killed before it could even run. The golds are mid, I agree. Which my pocket appreciates. Alright, we got Litleo evolving into a male Pyroar. Fire Blast. 130, discard 2 fire energy from this Pokemon. Okay, carry on. A new Turtonator, which would work with, this does work with Kiawe. Because it's not EX, it's not no crazy name. This would technically, well no, this literally works with Kiawe. Obviously it's just 2 energy, so I don't know what you're doing, but during your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, do 20 damage to the attacking Pokemon. Never mind. Save your Kiawes. We got Psyduck into the most fiend looking Golduck into a Rapidash. A set 1 Rapidash is still being printed to this day. Why are they doing, like, do you understand I have to open packs to make content? I do not want to be opening a set 1 Rapidash. Whatever. Carry on. I've been saying this in set 2. Since Mythical Island, I've been saying, like, I don't know why they keep printing Rapidashes. We're a year later and they're still printing these up. The website is Cerebi, Cerebi.net/TCG Pocket. Okay, so we got a new Magikarp. This one is interesting because it evolves from the deck. Put a random card from your deck that evolves from this Pokemon onto this Pokemon to evolve it. So there's a play there, you know what I'm saying? But it's a water type. You got my ass. If it could even 3 energy is wicked, and expecting this to survive is wicked too. Makuhita is jealous of Golduck attack. You're not wrong, Zay. And this is a prime. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But technically, for me, Primate was just another Rapidash. Works for Mega Gyarados. Yeah, it works for Mega Gyarados. But it picks it at random. So if you're playing like a hybrid of Gyarados and Mega Gyarados, you don't get to pick. Yeah, for 3 energy. I'm not saying it's good. Technically, you could double E-switch to dodge the Jirachis. Either that, or if you're going second, you go Mantike, double charge the Magikarp, hope it doesn't die, and then the very next turn, you could use Manaphy. Manaphy with E-switch, or going second with Mantike. The very next turn, you're evolving into a Gyarados. Yeah, it would be some kind of like daycare deck, and since it's a colorless, it doesn't even have to be Mantike. It's any baby in the front. Yeah, it could be daycare. Ends your turn. Just flip 3 Misties for 3, and then you kind of like in DDD. We'll get there. There's a new that Gyarados. Some of the 1-stars are heat. This is not heat. Mantike can give energy to Magikarp. Yeah. That's what. But I'm saying that since it's 2 water and 1 colorless, it could be any of the babies. So you could play like 5 babies and hope to see the Magikarp. Which I guess that would make Lycia good in the deck. Like you could play Lycia with babies and Magikarp and try to maximize the chances of finding the Magikarp and a baby turn 1. That you had a mouth on them. But yeah, 4 energy, Hammering Tail, 100. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. So it's a baby of the Mega. Which this is the Mega that we see as the cover card, of course. 140. It does just as much damage as a regular Gyarados EX. But it discards the top of the deck and has a lot more HP. We'll see if it's irrelevant. Lotad, wait. For those of you who don't know, because it has not come up, Lotad is in my top 5 Pokemon. And it's because, yes, it's because Brock had a Lotad. What does it evolve into, though? We got a Lombre. Generic stuff. Ludicolo. 60 plus. If you have exactly 1, 3, or 5 cards in hand, this attack does 60 more damage. What are we doing here? What is this? If Magikarp becomes meta, then so Hitmonlee. They also gave Fire type of version of that. Yeah, and Dark already has a version of that, and Psychic has a version of that. Yeah, Giovanni, there's infinite ways for Magikarp to get cooked in many different colors. This might be spoilers, but Ludicolo and Love Disc about to be fire YouTube content. Let's see Love Disc. I haven't gotten to Love Disc yet. Whalmore, this art is fire. This Whalmore art is fire. 3 energy for Surf is kind of wild, but cool that it's different at least. True. It is different, and it's not a coin flip, right? They increased deck to 25? Where'd you see that? Also, Steven, what are we doing is correct? What are you talking about? There's an update for the game right now. I got an update at the start of the stream. Where can we see the leaks? Cerebi.net/pocket TCG Pocket. I'll look at the update. I'll read the update. Crowning, thank you for the follow. Right now we're going over the cards. 200 HP on stage 1, 4 energy, 60 plus. This attack does 10 more damage for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. The 200 HP on a basic is kind of crazy though. Okay, Corphish, so I could evolve it into my 100 Groudon copies. Not the deck, but the amount of deck you can build. Oh! I'm here thinking that the deck size is 25. I'm like, what? Oh, 25 decks is good for content. I'll take that. Yeah. I 100% read it as deck size is now 25. I'm like, what the f? You good. Guillotine on Crawdont. Yeah, Crawdon's not seeing any play. Okay, love this. Nabris was talking about this. Paired tackle. Okay, I see what it is. So it's either either Ludicolo's hitting for extra damage or the love disc is. What is the what link is there between Ludicolo and this? They're not upgrading the game because taking out A. What are these leaks? Where are they? In Cerebi, Cerebi.net. The max level is 60. I saw that one. One is odds, the other one's even. Yeah. They also increased the player. Yeah. Okay. Y'all are answering each other. I don't even gotta do my job no more. Pampor, I'm assuming he's gonna do the same thing as the rest of them. Yeah, Fury swipes. Alright. Carry on. Temple, doesn't matter as long as this does something. Well, not this, the Seismitoad. Split 3 energy, 90s. Your opponent's active Pokemon's not confused. I don't think that's relevant, but... Alright, so the Falso evolves into this. At least it's not Rampardos 2.0, is it? 3 energy, blocking shell. Prevent all damage into his Pokemon by attacks from basics during your opponent's next turn. Not sure how I feel about that. YouTube content people are eating good with this set, bro. They're Speaking of YouTube content, I don't have the counter, but I'm almost at 1,500 subscribers. So if y'all want to subscribe to YouTube, feel free. You know, I won't take it personal. All right. So Frillish doesn't matter, but there's a supporter that works with the Jellicent, right? If this Pokemon's in the active spot is damaged by an attack of your opponent's Pokemon, take water energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. This is kind of hype, not gonna lie. Is it gonna be playable? I don't know. Wait, my bad. I forgot to scroll down. There you go. Thank you, Supreme. Why do I gotta click on each one? Because they don't have the tab anywhere. Like they don't have like a next. Like the next is off screen, so I have to literally do it like that. I apologize. But it won't be a basic meta. I guess technically, like if Mega Absol becomes good, it's still a 20. Like we don't know, right? It could still be a basic meta. I don't agree, but Jellicent Gyarados, maybe. Sacred Sword, we saw this with Virizion, and it's the exact same card. So not only are they reprinting set 1 cards, they're reprinting set cards in they're like, what should we make the elemental monkeys do? The same thing. What should we do these mythical Pokemon do? The same thing. Alright, keep it going. What is this, bro? Alright, new Froakie does exactly the same thing. Well, actually, no. It needs a water energy and does a little more damage. I'll keep my shiny flop, alright? I'll be doing flops while y'all doing whatever this is. Frogadier. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. We're using Rare Candy. We're never using you, brother. Alright. Oof. Greninja EX. We already got this translated. Wait, is that average the Charizard main? Oh, Supreme, thank you for the YouTube support. Have I seen the Luxray? I have. I have not read it because it was like blurry as hell, but we'll get to it. Also, I forgot how large this set is. We're only by card 73. This is gonna take a little bit, but so I apologize in advance. But I thank y'all for tuning in. But I can see Greninja EX being played like you play 2 regular Greninjas and 1 Greninja EX just to like randomly change the firepower you have. Rare Candy works on Froakie Pro Greninja EX. Yeah, you could go from Froakie to either Greninja. And they expect us to pay money for these recycles. Yeah. They're like, but they got megas in it. Vegemite evolves into Avalugg. 3 energy frost barrier during your opponent's next turn. Also, let me check. Y'all seeing it good, right? Okay, good. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon this is unplayable, bro. So much of this stuff is just like fluff, dude. Yeah, it does double damage, but it's no longer as splashable. You know what I'm saying? That art is, I like the art. Not that it matters. Now that nobody asked, but you know, during your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. Bro, this effect has been asked since this effect was only good. You expected more megas? I honestly thought that all the EXs were gonna be megas, and I think the only megas were the ones they revealed, and then the Pidgeot is like a promo. So many cards lack abilities, yeah. Unless they're gonna do rotation, and this is like all we have to work with, I see a meta changing being a tough thing. Like obviously megas are gonna be used, but what does Barraskewda do? This Pokemon does 20 damage to itself? What are we doing, bro? Okay, we got some art here. There's an ability, Ice Face. If this Pokemon has full HP, it takes minus 40 damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. So it definitely gets to evolve. Oh no, it doesn't even get to evolve. I'm here thinking it evolves. I apologize in advance. Fake fan. Alright, we got Jolteon EX. I gotta admit, I like the art. As long as the Pokemon's in the active spot, whenever your opponent attaches energy from their energy zone to one of their Pokemon, do 20 damage to that Pokemon. High key, this reverse Darkrai stuff, pretty solid. They revealed the Megas a month ago, so no new stuff. Disappointing. Well, they revealed 3 more Megas last week. There's Pinsir, Ampharos, and Absol. Jolteon gonna be meta? I could see that. Something with like with Raikou or something maybe, or just Lightning Box, but you're playing with Eevee as well. This seems good. This seems good. Jolteon would have been so good if it didn't have to be active. Oh, if it didn't have to be active. Attach 3 energies, free 60 damage. Yeah. Electric gets so much love. It does. It just, and finally they finally got an EX that's like 140 HP. Am I wrong? Like outside of like Raichu, I guess. Because Raikou 130. The Pikachu's die if you breathe on them too hard. I'm gonna have a hard time letting go of the 1-star Greninja for the new one. You don't have to, technically. You could play both. The new Eevee's OP, I agree. We saw it earlier. Mareep, okay, rear kick. Flaffy, doesn't matter. Non-EX Ampharos, 3 energy, zapping bullets. 90, one of your opponent's bench Pokemon is chosen at random. So it's literally a mini version of the Mega. We need Zekrom at this point. The translation I saw for Jolteon was way different than this actually is. Damn. What did you see from the translation? Because this is the first time I see it in Mega Ampharos will definitely be meta. Honestly, I'm with you in the sense that I do believe there's a lot more. Where's the leak list on Cerebi? Cerebi.net. /TCG Pocket, because otherwise you're gonna see like actual Pokemon stuff. Alright, so they got the Mega Ampharos, which if you play TCG Live, this reminds me of Dragapult EX. Lantern is 140, I think. Oh, true. Lantern was also 140, but Lantern was like 3 energy. You're not wrong though. Okay, we're getting to the Luxray, so I can finally read it. Oof, you gotta love the the Rapidash cards. Alright, Luxray, Flash Impact, 110. It also does 20 to one of your bench Pokemon. Oh wait, I had seen this. This was in the trailer. The full art is really cool. 2 energy, 110 is basically a Savalite. Well, it's better than a Savalite, but it's a stage 2. I think the 120 snipe anything. The good thing about these Luxray cards is that they have 0 retreat, right? So for solo battles, you might see me. I saw something similar to Flareon Combust, but it applies to active Pokemon, and the Jolteon takes damage whether it's the Mon or it's on the bench. Oh. I was waiting for something like that, but maybe next set or next year. Yeah, no. There would be no Mega Charizard if it's not on the cover. If they don't have Mega Charizard blasted in the front, it's not going to be randomly in the back of the set. Charizard is their moneymaker. Volkner too. It does work with Volkner, yeah. There's a trainer card for this. Yeah, Volkner. Yeah, from the yard. As long as it's in the discard pile. If your opponent's active Pokemon has damage on it, this attack does 30 more damage. Okay. Bro, okay, so for those of y'all that said they love Heat more or whatever, the mole thing, they love Lilligant's obviously number 1. Was there a Vaporeon EX? No, Vaporeon EX is being saved for a later date. They love this guy. Substrika got copies for days. Although this art is fire. Granted, unplayable, but cool art. Joltik also has quite an amount of. They make him squishier and squishier every set. Now he only has 30 HP. Galvantula. Another stage 1 that does 40 to 50 damage. Thank you. Thank you. I promise that I love it. I love playing this game. I promise you. I know I could be a little negative, but it just comes with the territory, right? Like, if you're just gonna print the same thing that I saw set after set, I gotta point it out. You know what I'm saying? More like Mega Unplayable. I swear Gen 5 just stays as a pack filler. We never get anything getting a set Gen a 5 set. Who knows? Who knows? Electric Nibbling. Discard a lightning energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. This is so targeted. What, we gotta have side decks in Pokemon now? They don't have this. I don't know how I'm gonna master this. I think they're giving us a month and a half. The gold cards for this set is 3 different packs. So there's 3 different gold cards. It's Flame Patch, which is probably the best of the 3. Clef Key, which is like an MST for as Eric said earlier. And Lilligant. They're pretty lackluster. Fake Pikachu. This is a fake Pikachu. You're waiting for a Gen 3 set? Oof. Gen 3 would go hard. Are we gonna be able to get a lot of hourglasses? Supposedly they said it's gonna be easier to obtain, but we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. Roar, switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. And this is not a coin flip. It just deadass says, go to the back. How good this will be, I don't know. But it's cool to see that it's in the game, right? And then whatever, I'm not carrying that. I like this art. But the, I'm about to lose my voice talking shit about this set. The Dene for trolling the AI in solo battles. Yeah. Zatu. Nah, if we're playing Zatu, we know we're coin flipping. We're going to send them down to 10 HP. We're not playing this. Misdreavus, flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 damage for each heads. Okay, this Miss Magius could be ramped up by the trainer card. By the Psychic Lady. I'm not talking about that. I Sableye 2 energy, Dirty Throw 70. Discard a card from your hand. If you can't, this attack does. I understand that this outs Oricorio. What Psychic deck wants this? You need a full art copycat? Bro, that art is insane. It's all good. It's all good. We gotta stay positive. We've only seen 101 cards out of 271. Surely it will turn around. Zatu Typhlosion gonna go hard next. It's definitely gonna win in one shot, no? Mega Altaria. I apologize if pronunciation bothers you. I do not know how to pronounce this thing. Mega Harmony 40 plus. This attack does 30 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon. It naturally seems like it's gonna go with the Evolution deck, like the Espeon and Sylveon deck. Especially now that the EVs could evolve immediately, you're gonna find Altaria like this. Maybe with some XPs, you have it coming out quicker. I don't know. The potential's there, right? Technically, you max out at what? It's the same thing as the Sylveon. The only thing that makes it any good is the HP. Realistically, it's the HP is the no wrong answer for Altaria. That's fair. That's fair. I appreciate that. So normal Sylveon, yeah, it's the normal Sylveon with 100 more HP. Worse is the debatable thing, right? Because the Sylveon needs evolutions in the back. Eevee's evolving immediately. Did I miss something? Yeah, we'll get to it when we get to normals. There's a new Eevee that says if it's in your active spot, you could evolve onto it if this is the turn you played it. I wonder if it's gonna count like if you start with it though. Because technically if you start with it and you're active, you didn't necessarily play it that turn. I'll see. I don't know how I have to rewatch the wording, right? Okay. I'm a fan of the Duskull line. Ambush, flip a coin, doesn't matter. We got Dusclops, Will-O-Wisp with the burn. Okay, Dusknoir. When this Pokemon's knocked out, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent can't get any points for it. Jirachi, this is playable. Especially if Magikarp and those 30 HP and Baby Decks are still alive. Jirachi just sniping around. I don't think you can evolve off rip if you just started with it. Yeah, me neither. I don't believe you can either. Going by the word, we have like 10 different EVs. Yeah, because they sort of print them as like, if they give you an evolution, they're gonna give you an EV to go for it. So like, if you're just opening that set, you have an EV. That's kind of why they do it. So like, you could open just one set and play everything that's in it technically. There's gonna be in my deck for sure. New Dusk is insane. I don't know about insane. You can't guarantee the flip, bro. Like, will doesn't work with it. Double Dusknoir, double will, you can go... No, the will doesn't work with Dusknoir. Because you die on their turn. Pyro, thank you for the follow. We got Drifloon, which doesn't matter. It's 20 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. What does matter... What the... I got hit by an ad. they sneaked... I was about to click and they put the ad in the way. We got Drifblim. 2 energy. Drifblim works with one of the trainers too. I forgot which trainer and what it does. But I know there's a trainer that we read that works with Drifblim. If you're running the other Dusknoir, you can basically just sacrifice it on your own terms.
Raise your hands up. Send me your energy now.
Lucian with the raid. Lucian, have you seen the new set? We're halfway through it. Not even. we're the ad energy one is Drifblim. Okay, bet. The trainer's basically a Brock, but for Drifblim. Bet. Alright, so it's not playable. Nice. We can carry on. Okay, this is a baby Pokemon technically. It attacks with energy. I mean without energy. Jingly noise. During your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards. They gave us Badoo. If you or Bedu, I don't know if I pronounced it. Now I'm doubting how I pronounced it. But ignore how I pronounced it. If you play TCG Live, you're aware this is ridiculous, right? Can't see it. My bad. I got so excited reading it that I didn't even scroll down. Thank you for the call out, bro. This is literally meta in TCG Live where Pokemon have 3,000 HP. They gave us Badoo. That card is insanity. In the granted, it might not be worth shit in this game, but imagine you go turn 1. Oh wait, it's even more broken. It's more broken in Pocket because you could attack turn 1. In Live, you have to wait the turn. So if you're going first, you can't block them. But turn 1, I just smacked you. You can't use your Pokeballs. You can't use your rare candies. I know it's only 30 HP and they can knock it out, but this is. Is there Mega Charizard? No. Pokeball, rare candies, potions are not. Badoo is psychic, yep. But Bruno, if you don't have context, there's a Badoo in the TCG, the physical TCG that does the exact same thing. That's why. This card's definitely gonna see play, especially if there's ways like to make it survive. I guess, yeah, because item cards, I guess it wouldn't. It would be specifically items, so you can still use supporters and you can still use tools, right? Yeah, it's item lock. Badoo is the same way. Badoo you could still use supporters. So you could still, but trust, it's gonna. What's up, Sebastian? Thank you for tuning in. S tier card, yeah, low, like high key, this is gonna be really good. You're gonna get brick turn 1 without Pokeballs? Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. And the fact that it's generic, obviously, you can play it in anything. Alright. I mean that's the first card that has me like really hyped. To the point where I forgot to scroll down and show y'all what it does. It starts rare, it starts ball, yep. Automatically a good card. It delays it for a turn, guaranteed. Your mask, it doesn't matter. I do like Cofagrigus as a Pokemon. Let's see what it does in the game. 2 energy, 120. I don't want to read the rest of it for now. That on its own seems solid, right? That's a Savala territory. Discard 2 cards from your hand. Hold on. What is this music right now? Get this out of my ear. Can you use Hiskia to pull it? Yep, and you can find it too, yeah. Another Clap It Up, another Rapidash. We love seeing Step 1 cards. Gothitelle, 2 energy 70. During your opponent's next turn, if they attach energy from their energy zone to the defending Pokemon, that Pokemon. This could be ignorant. I don't think it's meta defining. I don't think it's gonna see much play. But that's an interesting, like that's a different. This is the type of stuff they should be printing. All those like retrains of Rapidash, like those stage 1s that do anywhere from 40 to 50 damage with anywhere from 80 to 100 HP, should have interesting stuff like this. Whether it's not playable either. But like, give me something different, right? That's what I want to see. Stuff like this. You imagine this in like solo battles or just like casual like tournaments where like no EX tournaments or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking to like I don't know if I'm just speaking for myself, but that's how I feel. You're just excited for a new meta? I agree. But as somebody that's reviewing every single card of a set with 271, I think there's been like maybe 5 cards that I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. I'm new to Pokemon TCG Pocket. What set to open first or wait to Mega? If you're brand new, I would say just wait. And because you could trade for anything now. Now you could trade for anything that's in the current set or past sets. And you could base it off like what you want to build or what's meta after the fact. Bad Gothitelle to stage 2. Yeah, that is. Troll deck's gonna go crazy with this set. Yeah. Okay, let me read this thing. Confounding Cologne. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Is it my idea que me hago, or is that like text of the attack like super shifted to the right? Or is that just how it's been? Oh no, I guess that's just how it's been. I don't know, whatever. For some reason that one stood out to me. I feel like it got poorly centered or something. I think it just got poorly centered, right? Am I tripping? Have you seen the Melmetal EX? I have. He's definitely gonna be your favorite. It's 5 gold card, good for free to... if any amount of gold card is probably good for free to play. A lot of garbage in these packs, yep. Where am I seeing these? Cerebi.net/TCG Pocket. Alright, so Swirlix. This one doesn't work with Sweet Relay. I don't want it. I'm just kidding. A new Slurpuff. Heal 30 damage. Irrelevant. Carbink, 1 energy 30. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes minus 30. Unplayable. Klefki, we saw the gold. This is one of the gold cards, by the way. And basically, you could discard it from anywhere. Actually, no, from the bench to discard all tools, which Pokemon can only hold 1 tool for now, that the active Pokemon has. Not bad, not good. Like, basically, it lets you Guzma without using your supporter, but let's be honest. If you open the turn with the game with that in the active, you're kind of cooked. In DDEX, this one's new to me. I've not seen this yet. If I took a shot every time someone asked where the leaks were from, I'd black out. I'm sorry. Yeah, don't play a drinking game like that. You'll get cooked. Watch over. Once during your turn, you may heal 20 damage from your active. This attack does 30 more for each energy. Psychic on a basic could be hype. This thing could be obnoxious with Espeon. Yeah, with Espeon and the fact that it's just a basic Pokemon with a psychic attack could get ignorant. Will the solo battles for the deluxe pack leave with the set? I assume so. Honestly, that's a good question. I have no idea. I don't think so. Because they would probably say it, right? Like, it would have said, like, oh, leaving soon. Like, you would see right now, like, that. It's, I don't know. We'll find out. The pack points aren't going anywhere, so. I spent some money and have one. You hella lucky? Yeah. Speaking of gold cards, we still need that second candy. It shows a 1-day timer icon. Oh, okay. So maybe the battles do leave. We got Sandshrew. I like the art. Sand Slash. You need to crack packs. Yeah, no. Tomorrow's stream. Wait, no. We. Is right now no. Tomorrow's the last day, right? Yeah, okay, no. 24 hours left. Yeah. Next stream. Yeah, it is in 24 hours. Next stream. So, like, today I'm streaming, right? My next stream, if I still haven't gotten gold candy, I have a few packs to open today. Like 1 or 2 packs, the daily packs. I still have a few daily packs to open. If I don't have rare candy in those, I am opening packs until I could use points on rare candy. So, there's going to be a whole lot of packs tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream about to be like 7 hours. No. Tomorrow's stream is gonna be my 4. I just started right before, and basically I just do an opening and call it a day, and then we'll start. Yeah, it has a timer. I was just making sure it doesn't end in 30 minutes. It ends in a day after that. You spent 800 on deluxe. Owe me. If I don't pull this rare candy, I am going to get really close to your total, brother. Full transparency. I'm getting really close to your total. So hopefully I don't have to. Bro, I'm at the same point. Okay, I'm sorry that for anybody who wants to, we will continue looking at the set. I am at 100 packs away from getting enough points to get my second candy. They heard that I'm willing to put money, and they're like, "Don't give this guy candy. He is willing to spend until he could craft it. Give him anything else." I'm getting cooked. All right, back to this. Where's Stand Slash? Okay, Stand Slash. I wish I hadn't read this Stand Slash. Another case of Rapidash, of Set 1 Rapidash. Whatever. Carry on. Hitmonchan EX. We saw this one earlier. Quick Straight. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness. So you're telling me you can't knock out... Well, first of all, you can't even knock out Oricorio. So you're only hitting a flat 15. That's nice. This is gonna be one of the worst EX ever. Bro, tell me about it. Hitmonchan's my favorite Hitmon evolution. This is horrendous. Low-key Buns can't even kill Eevee. Bro, it can't kill nothing. Well, it could knock out the new Eevee. The one that could evolve turn 1. But that's about it. Rapid Slash. You pulled your gold candy yesterday. I was stoked. Yeah, hopefully I get it. I got a few packs to open, but I'm just going over the set first. You know what happened to pack points? Apparently the pack points stay. The pack points will stay. I don't know how they'll let you use them, but... Okay, this card's ass. Okay. A new Pseudo Wudo. 2 energy, fight back, 30 plus. If this Pokemon has damage on it, it does 50 more damage. Ass. The original one's better. Makuhita, I like the 1-star art, but the card's ass. Alright, Hariyama. Hariyama has the trainer that lets it survive with 10 HP. Right? It's an EX, so it wouldn't be able to kill Ori anyways. That's what I'm saying. It's complete ass. Like, even if it could, it wouldn't be it. 4 energy. 110. Before doing damage, discard all tools from your opponent's active Pokemon. Also, can we talk about the most powerful card is a fucking Eevee? No, yeah, that Eevee's ridiculous. No, but Corndog, they have Badoo. The little bell that item locks you is kind of high too. The Rapidash EX art looks scary. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with that one. I already got 3 trades locked in for a Red Geo and a Rainbow Moltres. Let's go. The mechanics of the Mega cards in TCG Pocket are the same as in TCG. As the new Megas, because you know that the TCG introduced new Megas. It's just like those. It's not like the old ones where you have to skip a turn when you evolve into it or nothing like that. Wait, item lock in need to see this with I need to see this with Gengar. Yeah, it's a psychic baby Pokemon, so it attacks without energy. Does 10 damage. Your opponent can't use items the next turn. No Pokeball, no rare candy, etc. But they both have to attack, so there's no way to attack and then supporter lock as well. Corndog, it's a lot better than you think. Like, granted, I guess the TCG, like the physical one, depends a lot more on item cards. But trust, you're gonna get cooked like every now and then by that card. That card is hype. Also, this card's ass. We saw this one. It has a full art. Wait a minute. We got a new Crocodile line. Wait, no, we saw this one as well. This was on the trailer. Flip a coin until you get tails. It's for each. Discard a random energy. It's a grind core that takes 3 energy. Alright, one of the fossils goes into this. Another Rapidash. Actually, this is technically low-key like a Cranidos. Not a Cranidos. Yeah, no. Rampardos? Cranidos. Yeah, Cranidos. I don't know. Whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying no more. Oh, wait, we read this one too because there was a full art of it. Yeah, this one's ass. Just play Rampardos. Golett. Into Golurk. At least this one could attack in like, because there was the Golurk in Genetic Apex, right? Grand. It's Cerebi.net /TCG Pocket. Golurk, Heavy Rocket, 60 time. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. This attack does 60 damage for each Pokemon with a retreat cost of 3 or more you find there. Shuffle the revealed cards back into your deck. Okay, Terrakion, Sacred Sword. Yo, let's clap it up for how many times could they print the same card in one set? So far, they're at 3. They're at 3. No, actually, no, they're at 6. the elemental monkeys all do the same thing, and these sacred sword dudes all do the same thing. So far, it's Verizon Wireless. We got Terra and Keldion. I'm assuming the last one's gonna do the same thing. Could go nice with Hiker, but man, yes, it's sort of the only if somehow the requirement was similar to that of Dugtrios, it would be nice because you could stack them. But if Golurk reveals the Dugtrio, it doesn't get the buff, so it's kind of like they don't work together. Although Dugtrio, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Although technically you could play this in the deck, whatever. Alright, Pancham. Let's see what the wait. Does the Pancham not evolve in, or is it a dark type? They probably have it as a dark type, the evolution, which is why he's colorless. Cobalt does the same thing. Nice. Crab Roller, Knuckle Punch. Okay, this one works with the trainer as well. Last chance punch, 30 plus. If this Pokemon's remaining HP is 30 or less, this attack does. Who's making these cards? Don't forget the dogs too. Furfu. I'm not sure what their names are. Oh yeah, they made 3 different copies of the same card. 1 for each pack. Swords of Wireless Trio. Alright, a Stuffle. Into okay, this art kind of goes hard, real talk. What's what? Thank you for the follow. Heavy Impact. Yeah, never gonna see play. Another Sandygast. So technically, that one trainer that works with them kind of keeps working with it. I keep saying that one trainer because I forget what they do. Hala might suck. Yeah, Hala's ass. Its targets aren't good enough. They're using ChatGPT to make some of these effects. Tons of filler. Yeah, we are over halfway through. And I think there's 5 cards. Out of the 140 something that we've gone through, I think there's like 5 maybe that I'm like, okay, this is hype. Stand attack 20 during your opponent's next turn. Its defending Pokemon tries to use an attack. They flip a coin. If it tails, it does nothing. Paddle Stand, heal 20 damage from this Pokemon. 3 energy, 70, heal 20. What is the... Most of the Pokemon specific supporters are ass, yeah. Okay, we got Roly Coly. Into Carkol. Into Colossal, which is if your opponent's active Pokemon is a grass Pokemon, this 50 more. What are we doing, bro? This is gonna be great for solo battles. Need 3,740 points from level 50 to 51. So what you're telling me is that we don't retroactively get all the points we've been like claiming this whole time for no reason? You're excited for Flame Orb? Well, if you're excited, there's a gold one just for you, buddy. I don't know, Whitney Miltank 19 trainer books. Yo, so obviously these are gonna be a secret mission to get all the ones with the Gyarados in the artwork. We've already seen a few of them. I like the art. Not gonna lie, this new set's hot ass. It seems so. It seems like it. Blaine's Rapidash EX doesn't seem too bad. It seems scary though. Oh, I thought he was just saying Blaine Rapidash as in like... True, yeah, you can't blame the Rapidash EX. Honchkrow, we saw the full art. This one's solid. Like, it's an out to Oricorio guaranteed, right? Alright, basic Absol, Omnius Claw, flip a coin if heads, your opponent reveals their hand, choose a supporter. Okay. Is this the answer to Oricorio? So we just play a straight Absol deck? Is it possible where we just start playing Will and just try to play Dark with Dark Pendant and just go full hand disruption? We go 1-1-3. We go Absol into Absol into Absol into the Mega one. I really hate how all the arts are just reused from older sets of Pokemon. I don't think all of them are, but a lot of them are, yeah. This with Dark Pendant. Well, the Absol cards in general, right? 50 damage, can't even kill Ori with Geo. It's so bad. Yeah, but imagine you hit the supporter though. This was Rocky Helmet kills Ori? Yeah, so you're not putting the Dark Pendant on the... The art is fire. I like the Mega. It has potential. We'll see. Time will tell. Bug Bite into Drapion. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon's not poisoned and paralyzed. Are we really flipping coins for a 50 attack with 3 energy. Wait a minute, this Darkrai artwork is insanity. Mega Absol might be the best card. Shadow Cage 70, you're doing your opponent's next turn, the funny ball. Bro, these cards are so boot, dude. I mean, sponsor me. Okay, this is fire. This is fire. This card is the next Rampardos. This card is good. Is this presumably everything? Yeah, we're going through everything. We still have 120 cards to go though. That Darkrai looks AI as fuck, but I love it anyways. Yeah. So yeah, this card's gonna be good. Okay, so this is where the evolution went. 1 energy, 30 damage during your next turn. It does 30 more. And it doesn't stack. So they tried to hide the fact that it was a Rapidash, and they're like, psych, it's just a Rapidash. This within DDD is not bad. Oh, you're talking about the Hydreigon? I think solo Absols with Azuro should work to heal Mega Absol. I forgot about Azuro. Okay, we saw the evolution earlier, the EX. Yeah, I don't know. It's a card. Marini, your opponent's not poisoned. Togepex, Venoshock 50+. This is hype for solo battles. The fact that they're giving us like what Venipede is, like Scolipede is, a turn earlier, because you don't need rare candy or nothing. This would be solid. Impidimp, just bites. Morgrem, false surrender, 50+. Its attack does damage. It's affected by any effects on your. Wait, what? This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. I'm not even gonna care what that means because it's not gonna see any play. 160, 100 damage. We'll keep going. Pharaoh Seed. Into Pharaoh Thorn. Guard press 50 during your opponent's next turn. I feel like we've seen like 5 cards that do this as well. I feel like they've released multiple of this guy. Dragauji EX with Lego, I'm imagining. Maybe. I can see that too. I just feels like you'll lose to like Suicune, but I feel like we've seen multiple Pokemon that do 50 and then like take the following turn. Durant, bite together 40+. If Durant's on your bench, his attack does 80. That's an Magirna's just better, right? As an out to Ori. Sacred Sword, great work. Okay, wait, this is a card that I saw in the trailer that I'm kind of hyped about. Because it's like a pseudo Greninja in the sense that it serves it would fit the same role in a Metal or Psychic deck, where you just rare candy it in the back and now everything in your front's hitting for 30 more. I'm not saying it's any good, but I can see it being played. I can see like the potential there. Its ability is cool, is what I'm trying to get at. Wait, this buffs the babies? Well, what buffs the babies? Did I skip something that buffs babies? Hold up. Oh, you're talking about like the Sacred Sword people? Oh, Aegis Slash buff Stringer. Maybe with the Alga? Nah. Just in general. But yeah, I guess that works too. Melton. I like the art. 4 damage, I don't lock no energy, which is kind of silly. That's fair, that's fair. Granted, it would take a while, but yeah. Packs look mid? Yeah, I agree. Aegis Slash for Skarmory X. You see, now we're talking there. There's some adding there. Something adds up there. Zaxu, thank you for the subs on YouTube. Melmetal EX. We read it earlier. Yeah. I wish it was better. Corviknight, for a second I was like, wait, why is it by itself? It's because the 2 previous forms are just normal, I guess. I mean, colorless. Melmetal could probably work with Memory Light, actually. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what they assume to do. TCG staff, if y'all are watching, since this upcoming says ask, can y'all give me a second full art professor, please? If they're watching, anything that I say bad about the game is a joke. Jodagon, a new Jodagon. 4 energy because the 3 wasn't enough. Flip 2 coins. Jesus, dude. These cards are so ass, dude. I think the Momento had 150. I'll double check again. It doesn't cost me nothing to go back real quick. 170. 170. So it's like a Guzzlord or a Mega Absol. Well, it's not Mega, so yeah, it's like a. Alright, so what does we already read Gumi? What does oh, Sliggoo doesn't matter. Okay, what does Gudra do? 3 energy, heal. I feel like I'm getting pranked, bro. Okay, the Pidgey was also in the trailer, which would make me think Mega Pidgeot was gonna be in the set. It's apparently a promo. Pidgeot Twister. Flip 2 coins for each head. Discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. If both of them are tails, this attack does nothing. Sure. Tauros EX we read. It's alright. This card. This is the card of the set, basically. New card in this season. Want to kill Zera's Ally deck. Easiest skip set ever made. And it's going to be here for a while. Alright, so boosted evolution. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, it can evolve during your first turn or the turn you play. Okay, so it's worded correctly. Is there a full art for the new Eevee? I haven't seen it yet. But I did not... The first time I skipped over the part where if it's your first turn. So if you start with it or if you play it, you could immediately evolve it. That's crazy. Yep, if you go first, you could immediately go into Sylveon and draw 2 cards. You could immediately go into... insert evolution here. You could immediately go into Umbreon and hit so that the basic can't attack back. Stuff like that. Yeah, this is the new set, yeah. This Eevee's really good. And it's searchable with Lycia. Or Lycia, I don't know how you pronounce it. Leafeon immediately, yep. Alright, so that's why they asked earlier. Somebody asked me if the Eevee box was back. And I'm like, I don't know. But I hadn't read the Eevee. Eevee box could be back with that, for sure. Apom, Tail Smash. Don't care. Ambipom, Excited Tail, 30x, 52 coins. This attack does 30 damage for each head. If this Pokemon has Lucky Mittens attached, flip 4 coins instead. Fuck, dude. You got 2k Hourglass save. Should I go all in on Deluxe and try to get Oaks? That's up to you. If any of the 800 cards I've gone over have made you decide like you want to use Hourglasses on that, no, you can trade it from tomorrow on. But you could also trade for anything in this set as well. Yes, I'd recommend dropping $800. But you could trade for anything from this set as well. Glaceon EX first turn active, that also works. Yeah, no, trust me, Eevees, all forms of Eevees are gonna be solid. Turn 1, you evolve into Jolteon, and now every time they put an energy, they start getting hit for 20. I want to see the full art Jolteon. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Body Slam, flip a coin for all your solo Miltank decks. No, I'm just kidding. This one, well, technically Whitney works with it, right? If heads, your opponent's active is not paralyzed. A Zigzagoon, okay, Gen 3, let's go. Another Rapidash, baby. Let's go. That's me right now, reading all these cards. I mean, DNA, keep doing your thing. We got a lot. This is me reading all these cards. Excited, happy. That's what I meant. They need something to slow the megas down. Makes sense. The beginning bolt Jolteon might be funny enough to all early basics turn 1 to 3 yet. That's you after dropping 800. No, this is me after dropping 800. This is me dropping 800 for a rare candy. Granted, I've yet to drop 800, but I'm getting close. I'm getting close. Closer than I like to be. Actually, this is just me for real. This was me when they announced that I have a second This was me when they're like, oh yeah, Suicune meta is gonna last one more month. You pack opening today or tomorrow? No, today I'm just opening the whatever daily packs I have. Tomorrow I'm going all in for the rare candy if I don't get it with the daily stuff. But yeah, this was me when they announced that Suicune meta was gonna last another month. This was me when they announced, wait, but we're giving you full art Professor's Oak and a gold rare candy. Celebrating. Oof, happy. Never been happier. I've been asking that forever. Me $800 down, still not having the rare candy. That's Exploud is just me for real. Card is still ass though. What is it? During your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item. Wait, whoa. Hold the phone. Wait. I had not read it. What pack is the rare candy? The deluxe pack that leaves tomorrow. This is also item locking for 3 energy. It's kind of rough, but like, ain't no way they made a stage 2 3 energy Pokemon that's basically the baby Pokemon. Yup. I made some accounts for my cousins and siblings to get the second Oak. Let's go. There is a baby Pokemon that does this immediately, so we prefer the Badoo, honestly. Play rough, plus 10, flip a coin if heads. This attack does 30 more damage. I don't know why I double looked. Search for friends. During your turns, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. By the time you get a swing, your opponent already used all their item cards. Bruh, by the time that he's ready to swing, he's already at 30 HP because of how many times the Greninja already hit him. Dex, how's it going? I'm glad it's looking like we're getting more missions for Hourglasses. That's not bad. That's a versus seeker basically. Yeah. Delcatty could be, I could see this being played for sure. Is it going to be any good? Is it going to actually see play? I don't know, because Delcatty keeps being like a really good card in a really bad body. Like, because they have, like, the other Delcatty ramps energy when it attacks. That's solid. That's a solid effect. But it's a stage 1 that gets that gets knocked out by if you breathe on your own card. Yeah, so just like the ramp one is, this one's kind of like good personality, bad body. Dizzying Headbutt, 30. Both active Pokemon are now confused. Interesting. Swablu, obviously Swablu itself doesn't really matter. Although Sing is interesting. It is searchable with the trainer, the supporter, I mean. Okay, we have a normal Altaria. Do the wave. This attack does 20 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon and caps out at 80. Okay, so funny enough, this is the second EX that's given an out to Oricorio. Like Blaziken has the same thing. Wait, that new EV is searchable now too? Yep, it's searchable with either the trainer, or I mean the supporter, or Pokeball, or May. Like there's ways of getting it. And May in an EV box deck lets you literally pick which EV you want to evolve into at that point. There you go, May and Eevee box. I just want May to be good, alright? That Hitmonchan EX is straight up there to kill all the 50 HPs. Yeah, and that's it. Silly, it's in Cerebi.net. 60 or 80? It's 20 plus, so it does 20 no matter what, and then you can max out 80. So technically it outs the Eevee plus Ramping Baby. Yeah, supporter will be fun. Shatot, Sleepy Song, 30. Your opponent's active Pokemon must not sleep. Patrat. Into Watch Hog. I don't know, whatever. Flip a coin. I'm not. Whatever. Flip a coin if it does 40 more. Lillipup collects. Into whatever. Okay, yeah, we saw this one. This one's like an EX killer. If this one was printed earlier, it'd be better. Okay, roughly into we didn't see this one earlier. We were better off without it. None of these cards are gonna see play, and they printed it 3 times just cause. Rookity. We already saw what it evolves into. We got Wooloo. Flip a coin so you get tails. This deck does 40 for each heads. Double 3 energy, boundless power, 100 during your next turn. This Pokemon can't attack. They thought I wouldn't recognize another Sacred Sword, bro. What is going on? If Silent Sprint during Suicune meta, maybe it would have been interesting. Or even at the beginning, even back when Darkrai was good, right? Well, Darkrai is still good, but you mean like when... I'm talking about like in space time. It was pretty back then. It would also be interesting. We read this one earlier. I don't know why this card exists. Why do you want us to flip so many coins? I don't know. A card from among both players' hands chosen at random. Reveal the other player. And put it back into the owner's deck. This is ridiculous. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. Okay, obviously the fossils for the fossil Pokemon. A terrible TRG. Flame Patch. This card might see play. It definitely has some good interactions, right? Mars plus Prank Spinner to Mars them to 0. Yeah, but you could Mars yourself to 0, bro. If the spinner hits you, you're cooked. Unless it's the last card in your hand. Oh, that Hummer, the hammer flips 2 coins. If double heads, you get to rip an energy. It's horrendous. You just play TRG, and if you happen to flip the same 2 coins, you're taking out 2 energy instead. I'm aware that there's a trainer and there's a supporter and all that, blah, blah, whatever. TRG plus hammer plus grindcore. You thought I was crushing hammer? That's fair. We got Flame Patch, we got Citrus Berry. All of these were in the trailer. The helmet we read earlier. And I'll go for the people that weren't there at the beginning. If the Pokemon is attached to has a retreat cost of 3 or more, you take 20 less damage. I don't see you playing this. This is the Lucky Mittens that buffs the Apom or Ambipom. Whenever your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack used by this Pokemon, you draw a card. So is Flareon be super busted? Flareon has a lot of potential to be like really, really good. Between Flame Patch, between the new Eevee, Blaziken only takes 2, so who cares? No, it's, Flame Patch is not for Blaziken. But I guess technically you could set up something else as well. This would go decent with him only. Oh, with Himochan, yeah, I see that. Suicune Lucky Mittens. You just draw for days. We got this dude that heals Jellicent and Caracosta. The healing Jellicent is pretty fire, right? Infernape, yeah, Infernape is probably my first choice with the patch. It's for a lot of the basic fires. Yeah, a lot of those basic fire Pokemon just have like... A lot of the fire Pokemon they announced need to attack with 100 fire energy. Eevee package to dig for Blaziken and 1 off Flareon? Maybe. Caracosta's not horrible. Caracosta's not horrible. And Jellicent technically ramps. It takes a hit and ramps. So if you're able to heal it back up, it keeps ramping while it stands there. I don't know. I'm trying to make something out of nothing there. This card's unplayable. The effect is really good, but the cards it supports are horrendous. I'm May's #1 supporter. If you don't know, it adds 2 random Pokemon to your hand, and then you get to put any 2 back. I think that's hype. Fantina, her targets of Drifblim and Mismagius were pretty mid. So although it does ramp, it ramps stage 1 Pokemon, so it's not like something you could use turn 1. And yeah, it's cooked. Copycat is solid. Copycat has a space. Shuffle your hand into your deck and then draw cards for each card your opponent's hand. If you get marched to 1, this technically refills your hand, but at the same time, if they're marching you to 1, sometimes it's like for kill turns, so Copycat's too slow in those situations. I don't know. It's not the worst card, and all the full arts are great. We'll probably look at it later. This card with the Eevee, make sure you get Eevee's turn 1. It makes sure you get Baby's turn 1. It makes sure you get Magikarp turn 1. No. Fantina, and I guess this is just a lesson for anybody who's like new to Pocket or just hasn't come across this. Any card like this that says Mismagius and specifically says Mismagius does not count the EX. Mismagius and Mismagius EX are completely different cards in the rules of the game. Yeah, Lycia or Lysia or whatever is pretty good yet. It's gonna definitely see play. Fantina on the other hand, cooked. If it could buff the EX, cool, it can't.
Lycia and May are the best supporters of the game. Of the set for sure. Yeah. Of the game, still goes. Yeah, Hayes. We're almost done, but okay. So now, okay. So the set itself only has 226. Now we're going to the full arts. This is just we're just gonna look at pretty art. Now we get to be like, oh, this is cool. What's the best Pokemon at the moment? In my opinion, from the new set, the best Pokemon is probably the Chingling or whatever it's called. The one that the baby Pokemon that item box is probably the best card in the game in the set. The best Pokemon in the set. Not sure if that's a hot take, but that's my take. We got Beautyfly. I guess cool, whatever. Skidoo or Skiddo. It is what it is. Oh, look, this one I hadn't seen. I like this one. We got Rillaboom. The card is ass, but the artwork is cool. Hard to see really what's going on, so the more I look at it, the less I like it, but I like Rillaboom, so we're just gonna say it's good and move on, alright? This art is fire. You got Growlithe with the fucking treat on his nose, being a good boy. That's what I'm talking about. Chingling going on the corny tier list. I agree. Have I seen the Rainbow Dragon? It's your favorite art? Yeah, Shitty. And Nissa, I don't know if Nissa's still in chat, but that's his favorite Pokemon artist. It's this Chingling up there with, but I think Eevee clears. Yeah, no, Eevee. Okay, yeah, my bad. I completely forgot about Eevee when I was mentioning. Eevee's probably the best card in the set. And Chingling is like right under it. Chingling attacks twice, then Mars them when Chingling dies. Just completely cook them, right? So yeah, Growlithe's fire. Chandelure, I like the. This looks like he's playing with. Okay. The first thing that came to mind when I saw this is just Luigi's Mansion. If you see that background, I mean the background, and you do not think Luigi's Mansion, then you probably never played Luigi's Mansion. May's really helpful for stage 2 cards, yeah. You were thinking PS1 Resident Evil. You see what happens to me, Hayes, is I did not play PS1 Resident Evil. So your answer to me would be the same. Like you're saying like, oh, if you do not see Resident Evil, then you probably didn't play Resident Evil. So yeah. That game lives rent free in my head. It does. Unless you're talking about Resident Evil, in which case. But Luigi's Mansion is rent free in my head, and that's Luigi's Mansion, right? We got a Magikarp art. This looks a lot like the really expensive Magikarp. Not as nice as the really expensive Magikarp. Why does that almost look like it could be a rainbow? Pocket's been doing that lately. It looks cool. Yeah, no, the arts in this set are kind of fun. Lee with the... Jesus Christ, with the boo. Luigi was sick as hell. Sick as well, yeah. Alright, the Ludicolo art. I like Ludicolo. The card is ass, but I like the art. Jellicent. This low-key looks like the SI art. All Magikarp basic weak, just have 30 HP. Yeah, but what else do you expect from Magikarp? It's literally at least it does damage. They gave you the tackle version. Because in the game it just be splashing, bro. Until it's just Gyarados and then it gets real. So it stays true to that. But yeah, this art's cool too. Keldeo, I don't have an issue with Keldeo. It's just it doesn't. I don't play whatever game it was in, or if it was like a DLC or whatever it was. I never really played. Why Pokemon TCG not create basic Magikarp with 60 HP? Because Magikarp is weak, bro. Any Psychic Mega Evos? Yeah, the Altario. Dex, I'm looking in Cerebi.net/TCG Pocket. They have every card, including the arts. Alright, this art also goes, bro. Okay, the 1 stars and higher arts, they got those down pack. They know what they basically made this set for collectors, bro. Let's be honest. And they're like, you know, competitive players go have fun with this Eevee. That's what they said. At least fighting got a boost in this set? Wait, what boost did fighting get? I might have skipped over it. This Luxray art is ridiculous. Your accent spelled like a Spanish. Are you a Spanish person? My first language is Spanish, but I'm not Spaniard. I'm technically, well, not technically. My parents are Cuban. Reminds me of Zara. It might be the same artist. Can I like zoom in? I can't read the illustrator, but it's probably the same illustrator. Irony, they get at least they got nothing. Oh, okay, I get you. Have you ever gone to Cuba? Yeah, I have. I've gone to Cuba more than I've gone to Colombia, which is where I was born. Oof, this Cop for Gigas art goes hard. Definitely the same artist, bet. Kev, good morning. Magma, unless you're a tourist, honestly, I went because I had family. That place is ass. That place got nothing for you. Unless you're a tourist, then they probably has something. But as like somebody that has family there, it's horrendous. Let's get that Eevee for real, yeah. Gothita got a full art. The art is cute. It reminds me of Tweety Bird. Trying to go street racing in Havana, bro. You've been watching too many movies, brother. There's no street racing in Havana. The new Eevee, I'll skip to it, Hayes, after I go through all the arts. It's a 50 HP Eevee that says if it's your first turn or you just played it, you could evolve onto it. It breaks the rules of evolution. Alright, Makuhita lunge out. And it has 50 HP, so it's searchable. Has to be the active. Oh, it does have to be the active. It does have to be active. AKA card of the set, yeah, basically. But you're like turn 1, you can still be on. Well, I don't know if it breaks the rules of like going first. Like if you're going first, I don't know if it lets you evolve. I'll be honest. Although it says if you're going first, right? So I don't. No, it says if it's your first turn. I don't know. We'll see how it works. Regardless, whatever limitation that's what, it's already broken. Plus, you get the rainbow for free. True. Hippowdon, unplayable. Archeops. If you're gonna play a fossil, you might as well play Rampardos. Pancham, the art is nice. The card is whatever. Honchkrow, outs or Corio. Next question. Back in the US, but still functioning in Japan. Oh, Slack, you're back? Invidity seems not bad, not gonna lie. True, I agree. This art is beautiful. Out of the 1-stars, I think this is my chase. The art is dope. Itachi vibes. Yeah, you're not the first person to mention Itachi. When we saw it earlier, somebody else mentioned Itachi. So we gotta agree with the Honchkrow art. Haunch Diabolical versus Darktina. Also that. Because it doesn't even need to be in the active to heal, which is dope. True. It just heals the active, right? But yeah, Hydreigon. This card's gonna be... Isn't Cuba getting cooked by Hurricane Melissa? I wouldn't know. But probably. No, I haven't gone in years because my fam is mostly here now. Which is the Itachi one? People are saying this looks like Itachi. But thank you for the Hydreigon 1-star chase. Y'all gonna have 13 of these? True. Shinies won't be in God packs anymore. Let's go. Which might be better than Espeon's heal. That reminds me of the 1-star Houndoom. The 1-star Houndoom does go hard. Alright, let's keep going with these arts. Hydreigon, big fan of this one. Although Hydreigon low key or high key looks like those AI art videos on like Instagram. They give you like the Animal Planet documentary version of like the Pokemon. That's what that reminds me of for some reason. I know it doesn't. Like, I know it's not that, but it gives me that vibe. Corviknight. The art is amazing. Card probably not that good. Gumi is what it is. My 1-star Japanese Houndoom is my favorite to this day. Let's go. Honchkrow is one of my favorite Pokemon. At least the floor is looking good. It does look good. It does look good. Delcatty. Okay, as a cat person. Fire. Stoutland, we saw this one earlier, where he's sitting on his owner's lap. These go hard. This one is whatever. Now these. Still no shiny more than 3 hours. I really like what they did with the 2-star Mega EXs. Because it's like imitating the arts from... I already mentioned it earlier. But if y'all weren't watching it. The full arts of the Megas in the TCG, in the physical game, are just like this. They're not dogs. They're not dogs. They're definitely cats. Or based on cats. If anything. Stoutland over Delcatty because I'm a dog person. Realistically though, I'm a fan of both. Hold up. I don't know. Of course, the day that I'm wearing... I'm trying to show it off the day that I'm wearing long sleeves. Hold up. Because technically... Hold up. Is it even visible in the thing? I should probably just wear... I should show it some other day. But like... I have the tiger. And then on the underside I have the wolf. But I have them because of my pets. Can you claim your rainbow Eevee now? You should be able to, yeah. So I know it's a wolf, but it's because my dog kind of looks like a wolf. Yeah. I'm about to drop $200 on a max gold and the cosmetic gold bundle. I'm low-key scared. Wait, but for the new set or just in general? But yeah, the tattoos was just to show that I'm a cat and a dog person. On the new set, what did you see that's gonna make you spend that much? Although I'm also gonna spend max gold in cosmetics. It's not a husky. Funny, it's like a runt. It's a runt that's like a mix of like a Pomeranian and a Chihuahua and a... It's like the... I could probably have a picture of my dog on my phone, I'm gonna be honest. She's clearly not a wolf. But I'm not gonna tattoo that on my arm, you know? It's like I gotta be a man, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, what's the closest thing that would look kind of hard? And then I got that wolf. Alright, carrying on here. Hold up. Bro, that dog is like this big. Alright, so we got Whimsicott 2-star. Getting cards for day 1 of ranked, basically, that's fair. And this set, we can already trade while it's live. Yep, you can trade with the new set as soon as it drops. Okay, a Rapidash that doesn't look scary. Let's go. Because that non-foil version, horrendous. No, yeah, I love my dog. Yeah, so yeah, you just open the pack that you want, and then you trade for the rest, technically. I was gonna pull up with the Cleffa Dusknoir tech, but went for... That Rapidash looks beast. Yeah, no. This Rapidash looks really nice. The card is kind of blunt. But the non-EX, like the non-foil version looks horrendous. Hype Mega Blaziken. We already saw this one in the trailer. That's why I skipped it. Unfortunately, Blink doesn't work with it yet. The Gyarados. I like this Gyarados more than the Immersive. Although I don't know what the movie looks like. Greninja 2-star. Can you read it? I can't see. Oh, my bad. Are you talking about the Rapidash? The Rapidash says 110 damage and then deals 3 energy, 110, and then it deals 20 to one of your opponent's benched. I need a cough drop after this stream. Greninja, if only we had Froakie EX. Once during your turn, you may switch with one of your bench Pokemon. You may switch one of your active water Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. And it does 100 for 2 for a 2. And it's 170 HP. Low key, if you're playing a Greninja deck, you could technically fit this in. That you play, I would play 2 of the regular and then 1 that's kind of asked for 3 energy. Yeah, it is. It's a fire type Lucario with a little damage moved around. Greninja's like Jumpluff? Nah, Jumpluff does it on attack. So you can attack and switch it. Greninja would have to you switch it as part of your turn before the attack. But they do have the fire card, yeah, to ramp. Granny X's Repel Answer and Suicune decks could be interesting as well. And just having a 170 HP body that randomly does 100 could be really good. It's a Celesteela Curite for a water Pokemon. Jolteon 2-star. Okay, this art. This Jolteon hype. I need Rayquaza EX cards with 3 Gen starters. With Gen 3 starters. That promo Rayquaza cards I don't count. That's fair. I agree. Feels like Suicune Ninja has become even better. It could be, but then I really like Jolteon EX. Ampharos. I think I like Ampharos more than most people, but that doesn't mean I'm going to play it. Altaria. All of these we saw earlier on the stream. That's why I'm kind of like skipping through them. Is there a new Froakie card? Yeah, it's 1 energy, 20 damage. Indeed. Alright, now we got Himo-chan. Is there to kill babies and nothing else? You heard it here first. Himo-chan kills babies. Not gonna lie, the gold cards are so mid. They are mid. And mid is being nice, honestly. I think the Lilligant's ass. Klefki's probably ass for gold. In comparison to gold cards. Flame Patch is the only one that I see it could get some play. The return of Himo-chan Lucario. I guess the fact that it's only 50 and cannot get any stronger. Because of the weakness. Well, it could get stronger with Lucario, obviously, and stuff like that. But I mean, like, it doesn't hit Eevee for damage extra. Could have been nice early attacker when they really said we're taking away the only good thing about fighting. Yeah. This art is beautiful. This card is alright. The art is alright, I mean. Melmetal. We got Marlin. Hala. We got May. Himo-Geo, the basic killer. Yeah. Fantina. I can already see it. Torchic retreats into Cleffa with you going second, and you turn Candy into a Flame Patch and beat away. That's fair. I can see that. Copycat. I really like this art. Himo-chan should have been 50 damage and ramp 1 fighting energy onto a bench. That would have been good. That would have actually been good. Instead, they made it worse. Lycia's gonna be good as well. Packy, brother. Bruh. Earlier, my boy No Bad Day said that Pinsir makes him happy that Pokemon don't exist. Imagine this shit. Turn 4 Conceit Strike gonna be so strong against Blaziken? You got the Gumi? Oh, you're looking for like in ZA. I'm like, wait, what just happened? Mega Pinsir, the art is brutal. That's like insect on insect violence. Finally to the main event, the rainbows. Yeah, we got Whimsicott. The arts are nice, but like these cards are still unplayable. Okay, this Rapidash kept getting better and better artwork wise. The EX, standard EX, horrendous, ugly. Even creepy. Antares, ¿cómo cuenta? ¿Qué me cuentas? ¿Qué me cuentas? This art. Insanity. Low key, you don't even know what's going on, and that's probably my favorite part. Whimsicott's actually really good, but only if you're fighting Guzzlord. No, this art is insanity. What pack is open though? Fire only? I don't know what pack has what. Although they might tell us, right? Hold up. We could probably check that. Well, hold up. Jolteon Rainbow. I don't know if this is a hot take. Not a fan. Is it better than like obviously like? I am not a fan in comparison to other Evolution Rainbows. Let me clarify that. It's obviously nice looking. Obviously, I want to pull it. In comparison to like Leafeon, the Glaceon Rainbow, the Espeon Rainbow, the Umbreon. Like, this is not it. But it's a good card. It's a good card. Mega Ampharos. Indeedee. Leafeon with the new Eevee rolled up with cooked. No, yeah. Eevee box is definitely real. So what you're saying is they have favoritism for Eevees. No, yeah, they really love Eevees. All new Eevee with Jolteon kills turn 1. Why does Jolteon look like this? It does look like that. It's hungry, brother. Ampharos is not bad. I think okay, this artwork, that's literally Himochan. The only thing he could beat up is that leaf. Oh, sorry, let me scroll down so you can see the whole art. That's the only thing he could beat with that attack. A piece of leaf. Actually, the leaf is super effective in this game. He might collapse. Actually, no, he's weak to psychic. Immersive Altaria, what a majestic looking card. I love it. Yeah, we're about to see it, I think. We got Mega Absol. Shout out to Nissa with his favorite artist. Leaf isn't even damaged, so Himochan down scales to Leaf level. Who's the artist on that? Nissa knows, and I'm trying to... Let me see if I could... Alright, I lose it with the... It's... Hold up. I wish he was... If Nissa's in chat, mention the name of the guy. Why is Absol... Hey, yo. Coco. Alright, the Melmetal EX is also fire. Shinji, there you go. Shinji Kanda is the one that draws the... It's the same artist as the Giratina Immersive. And he might have another one in pocket. I just don't recall. Tauros EX. It looks like it's like out of a children's book. There's a lot of rainbows. I think every EX has a rainbow. So that's like 15 of them. This one's insanity. You saw the new Honchkrow. Everyone talks about it. Itachi from Pokemon. Yeah. I wish these had physical counterparts, right? There's somebody on eBay that prints them. I don't know how good it is. But yeah, this is the immersive Blaziken. This is the immersive Gyarados. Still need one more Oak. Did they ever say when the packs will be back? I'm going to go all in tomorrow before the set goes away. Or not, later today. If you go by my time frame. It's already 2 in the morning, which technically it's already Wednesday. I'm going to go all in on my next stream before the pack goes away until I get Rare Candy. The music to that Blaze is nuts. Oof, I can't wait to pull it in. Just got your second Oak. And then the Altaria. You already know the Altaria animation is gonna go crazy. So in like 22 hours, no, more like literally 24 hours. In 24 hours, because I guess 23 hours and 45 minutes if you want to start getting. This is Cerebi.net/TCG Pocket. And now we got the shinies, baby. What everybody was waiting for. Nico, thank you for the follow. Alright. And Levi, if you're still down for it, I'll fight you in the E4 after we're done looking at the shinies. The set drops Thursday morning, technically. Unless you're in, I don't know what your time zone is. Well, no, for you it'd be Wednesday night. For you it's tonight, technically. Yeah, because you're West Coast, right? So for you it's at 11 p.m. It's like a guy ripping the electric guitar with a punching bag. Wait, what's going on? I got lost. I got lost in the chat. Can't they just give up on those shinies? Yeah, so for you it's 11 p.m. So it's 7 a.m. Europe. Thank you, time change. Alright, so we got a Weeping Bell. Obviously the Victory Bell. with the fragrance trap. These are we just looking at the artworks. This Rowlet. Fuck these shinies, bro. Yeah, we'll skim through them. Why is there a time change? Does Australia have a time change? Because it has to do with like the sun or when it sets or whatever. I don't know. They didn't give us a shiny Decidueye. They didn't give us the non-EX Decidueye as a shiny. Moltres, Litten, Torracat. They didn't give us the Incineroar either. In the States is in November 2nd. What? Wish me luck then. I got plus 900 hourglasses on my alt account to hunt for that O. Oh yeah, if it's an alt account, for sure go all in. Yeah, daylight savings, that's why. Yeah, Don lost me on that one. Shiny Incineroar set, OMG. Oh, true. It's gonna be the EX that's shiny. Poliwag with his grin. Bro, that Poliwag's looking at you like it knows you didn't want to pull it. How many top 1K badges do you have? However many seasons. Oh, you're saying that we get... Okay, Don, you confused people because we thought you were talking about when the set drops. But no, you're right. You know what you're talking about. We don't know what you were talking about. I apologize. I was like, no, the set drops tomorrow. What are you talking about? My bad. I misunderstood. But yeah, I have as many seasons. I got 1K badges. Yeah, it's showing the one shinies first. That's why I was getting lost. Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Articuno, Manaphy shiny. I can see this one seeing play, although it looks just like the regular one. Look at the spelling mistake on this website. Was it on the card or? Oh no, this website had it right. Poliwhirl looking like a blueberry fell into a bag of. I love shinies from yesterday's 2 free packs. I got 2 shiny Darkrai's. Alright, so we got Poplio, Zapdos. Bro, this literally just looks like a Zapdos. They didn't even try making this shiny, bro. They had shinies to take our money. As if the other 270, like the other 260 cards weren't also the same thing. There's like 10 cards max that I want from this set, which means, including the shinies, you could add 260 cards to the cards that... Wait a minute. I need this. Whatever set has the shiny Oricorio, that's where I'm ripping. I need my bird. I need my bird shiny. Shiny Zapdos is just ass, period. Just like Grand Garden Garchomp, I agree. Nah, I said it first. That shiny, I need, bruh. That's why we'll never be happy, because we're like, bro, shinies suck. We hate shinies, and then you see one shiny you want, and you're like, give me that shit. Last day got your professor. Let's go. Congrats. Wait, this. I need this. I did not know this existed. I had never seen Zeraora shiny in my life. I need whatever. Hopefully they're in the same set. I need this. What? I had never. Okay, full transparency. I did not play whatever game had Zeraora in it, if it was even in the game, because I heard that it's like some DLC or a post game or something. I did not. Okay, so I did play Sword and Shield. You got my ass. I did not play whatever had it. Literally broken. Literally me. But I had never seen Zeraora as a Pokemon. When it came out, like the promo came out, I'm like, bro, this card is insanity. Like, it became one of my favorite, like, mythicals or whatever it is. I had never seen the shiny. This is ridiculous. Now this is a shiny. Zapdos should be ashamed of its existence. Was Gen 7 and it's shiny locked? That's so cool. Bro, that's insane. It looks like a Power Ranger. It looks like the like the tiger, the white tiger Power Ranger from Mighty Morphin or whatever. Then we got Drowsy. Okay, now we can hate shinies again. Pepto-Bismol looking at. I want 2 or 3 immersive cards and 2 rainbows. That's it. I think it was Sun and Moon, but they gave the shiny away in Sword and Shield event. Okay, so okay. So I returned to what I said. I did not play it whenever it came out. Sun and Moon. I did not play that, and then I definitely didn't do whatever event they gave the shiny in. I'm gonna see a little yellow tongue get hype, and it's gonna be Zapdos. Oh, yellow tone, yeah. It's like Wukong kinda, yeah. Wait a minute. No, it's ass. It's ass. It's ass. I can't justify this. The website is Cerebi.net. Although at this point you could probably find it anywhere. Just Google. Yeah, these. I'm impartial. I'm very biased to this. Hypno's that ugly. I started to want. Rockruff. I like this Rockruff. It was meta for like 3 days. Alolan Diglett just looks like a regular Diglett that dipped its nose in some blue stuff. Nah. Where's the shiny? Geodude looking like the annoying orange. Whoa, a little more tan. He went to the beach and all of a sudden he's a shiny Pokemon? That's literally just a meow. The tail. Okay, I can see that the tail is a little different. Nah, that's... Now that will get me heated. Those are... Nah. Y'all lying. If you tell me this is a shiny, you're lying to my face. That is just a Persian. Sunburnt Meowth equals shiny. Someone lost his job, I hope. I hope so too, bro. What the... Spot the different shiny edition. You see, now this is the shiny. I can see the difference. It's a green-ass bird. And now I got 3 heads on it. Unplayable, but you know. Bidoof. Okay, now we get to the EX shinies. The ears are different. That's super shiny. We got Decidueye. You will put 2 Persians, swear to God. Incineroar. Okay, now it feels like I'm changing skins in Smash Bros. You still don't want it? True. I still don't want it, but... Palkia? Okay. I don't want any of these, I'll be honest. Primarina. You have to assume if they had the other ones, they're gonna have this one. Pikachu. Another one, he's a little more orange. He ate a few too many carrots and they thought he was shiny. What are the top hits? I guess it's a preference thing. You kind of want that. I guess if you don't have... Nah, don't you have the rainbow one? I feel like the rainbow's way better. I want to switch in TCG Pocket where I can turn off pulling shinies. Was there a full art for the new Eevee? No. There could be a promo at some point. Tapu Koko. I actually like the art, but I do not want the card. Yeah, no, corn dog. The rainbow Pikachu is way much better. Like so much better. I don't know what way much better is, but it's probably true. There's so many Pikas. Give us a break. Oh, which that clarifies the Pikachu we saw earlier is probably gonna be the premium promo. Lycanroc is a cool Pokemon. Passimian continues to be unplayable. Do we think the new set will disrupt the Suicune meta? I hope so. I can't. No promises though. Alolan Dugtrio. We knew Dialga was coming because we saw Palkia. But how many shinies are there in this set, dude? Bidoof. Arceus. Why Passimian about to hit a crossover? He's about to break your ankles for real. These are low-key whack. No, yeah, high-key. Not as whack as this, though. I know y'all want this for sure. You need that Arceus for your daycare? It's not a promo that Pika had a rarity icon? No, not the one we saw. I'm talking about earlier on the stream. Earlier on stream, there's a... I'll look for it. There's a Pikachu that a standard Pikachu, not an EX. I just pulled gold candy on my alt. If I pull that, I'm uninstalling. I guess the only gold card that I wouldn't mind getting is this one. I got that new 2-star Arceus, so I could give 2 shits about the shiny. I agree. And that's it. We saw everything. Except, let me see if I can find that Pikachu. Let me go back to Gosley's Twitter. In the early morning. Now I gotta remember where it was, cause was it here? Nope. Was it this one? Nope. This one maybe? Okay, here it is. Okay, I have it here. Let me see if I could. Alright, I apologize for the size of the Pikachu. But y'all see what I'm showing, right? This Pikachu is probably going to be a premium pass promo. We saw it earlier. And it's obviously not in the set. Maybe we'll replace the shop Pikachu that expired in 3. Yeah, I have a feeling that's what it is. Speaking of tired of Pikachus, I just realized my camera's like way low, I think. You just pulled 2 gold candies? Why are you crying? That's a good thing. Unless you're crying about like happiness. Right, let's go. Oh, also, I had no count in my other screen. I couldn't keep track of that. Thank y'all for getting me to 1,500 subs on YouTube. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Why not give us a giant cave? Darren, they need to chill with the gold cards that I actually want for a while, just for a little bit. 2 packs candies right here. Let's go. We got 2 packs saved up. Also, let me double check if LD player responded to me or not. They did not. Okay. Give me a gold Rocky helmet. Okay, so we got. What's this? Oh, you could immediately jump. They added that's a quality of life. They immediately added how to jump to a different set, right? Let's say if I want to go here. Oh, I apologize. That's a good addition. Not having to click on a pack you don't want and then bottom like right clicking or whatever. Now you could jump to. We'll look at what other changes they made or read the post. But first we gotta open some packs. You know what y'all here for? Will they ever let you higher than 50? Yeah, they announced that you could go to 60 now. All right, so we have 2 packs. Please, but we want rare candy. Interesting streak today. Let's see. Oh, stream. Yeah. Today we just broke. We talked about the new set for 3 hours. Jesus Christ. That's why the set was like 300. Like the set was 300 packs. Also, it started like really bad. It started with my emulator crashing, having to download it in a separate thing. Then my stream crashed, but y'all stayed through, so I appreciate it. I had heard that there was a ding, by the way, that y'all don't have audio to. YouTube does. And I was like low-key like building it up, hoping that it would be the rare candy. It was not, obviously. Fantastic, congrats on the Pikachu. Just saw that. Did you see the leaks for the advanced ticket? I did not. What do you know about it? What to do with beef? What did they talk about? What did they say about? Oh, now it tells you how many ass cards I've pulled of each. I don't know how I feel about that one. Yeah, now it throws in your face how badly you pull, how many bad times you pulled it. Oh, what's better than one Gibble? Two Gibbles, baby. It's a new update, Joshua. It's a new quality of life feature. Now after you open a pack, it tells you how much of each you have. That's new. That's new. The 25 decks is how many you could build at one time. How do you have more of the Greninja now than Kevin James Wiggly? Because I've opened more of this pack than any other pack I've ever opened in my life. But we have until 2 in the morning. So we have next stream. As you can see, the math is there. Why don't you ever move the packs and just open the first one? Because it doesn't matter. It's as soon as you hit open pack, it's guaranteed to pull whatever you're gonna pull. It is still being 20 cards in deck. Yeah, no, it's still 20 cards in deck. What changed was this. How long will it take you to up 10 ranks? I don't know. Apparently, they made it like super tough. Like if I go to decks, this is what went to 25. I can now have 25 different decks. In chat, somebody earlier said they upped 25 decks, and I thought it was like that's how many cards in the like we could play. And I was like, wait, why would they do that? But no. It's still 20 card decks. It's just that you could have 25 decks built. And we could go to level 60. We'll go over the update on the top here. Let me claim my stuff, check my wonder picks, and then we'll... Also, this will refresh soon as well. So you're going to be able to use that in the main pack. Un bea que yo me nasty. Te la son plastic. Next stream. If my daily packs of tomorrow don't get me it, or of later today. Yeah, no, Sassy, I had to manually go into the App Store and hit update. I'll grab the bonus pick now. Just looking for any good 2-star promo. 2-star wonder picks. And the answer is no. But yeah, if by next stream I do not have the rare candy, we will be opening packs until I could use points on it. For some reason it doesn't have the update button, just open. That's weird. The battles tab art is well updated. Look at it now. Oh shit. I see that. Blaziken. Look at Magby and shit. That's pretty cool. That's fire. I'm not caught it earlier, but you're doing max pulls tomorrow before the news. Yeah. Well, I guess it depends on what your time zone is. Technically, if you want to be like technical about it, it's later today. But basically on my next stream. So this stream's gonna end in like 20 minutes. When I get online later at 11 p.m. Eastern, we will be max opening until we get rare candy, no matter what. And then we'll be max spending, and then we'll be max spending again when the new set drops. We're opening a lot of packs, is what we're saying. Is what I'm saying. Unless I could pull candy like the next 2 free packs. And red due soon too. Yep. Just saw that they're adding another set to buy with gold tickets, I think, which will be good to get rid of all the 1-star copies. Yeah, I think they're gonna change the promos because. Yeah, let's look at the. Let's look at what the update says, I guess. Ever since this left the city, you. Oh, I have to claim the Eevee as well. Alright, so let's see what they ended up adding. First anniversary, we added new features, revisions. You can give 1 to 4 diamond rarity cards to friends. You can receive a card through the share feature once per day. I might do that. Like on stream. Wanna go now? Yeah. Let me just look over this and I got you. We might do this instead. Like, we might high key like do that as like a giveaway. Like give EXs to people. As y'all see, I have way too many of everything. From B1 onward, you'll be able to trade cards from even the most recent expansion. The number of tradable rarities will be increased to include 2-star shiny 1s and shiny 2s. Updates to Wonder Pick feature. Cards from the most recent expansion that are not registered in your decks will appear more often. The number of cards you currently own will now be displayed of each card. That's hype. Obtaining Flare. From B series onwards, you can automatically obtain a Flare if you collect 10 of the same card. If you would like to obtain even more Flare, you can do so as usual, obtaining items. From B series onward, cards will no longer need to be consumed to obtain Flare available via exchanges. In a future update, we plan to make it possible to automatically obtain certain Flares for A's. Daily missions, Wonder Hourglasses will be added as progress. Reward, also new missions will be added, allowing you to more easily obtain rewards. Number of decks you can build is from 20 to 25. Maximum player level from 50 to 60. Revisions were made to home screen UI. You can now favorite a booster pack by tapping the favorite icon so it shows up. That's good. That's good. Favorite button has been added to the pack selection screen. Some revisions to the card decks UI. Fixed the display margins for the illustration of Lillipup. Minor revisions to features. About adjustments to events, event periods, and certain event details were adjusted in accordance to details. Themed collections for Mega Rising will be added. Yeah, okay. Nothing crazy, but some good stuff, some decent stuff. I'm honestly so excited for B1, but I'm biased because Blaziken is my all-time favorite Mon. That's fair. That happens. Like, if they had the Steelix, I'd be saying, like, this is the best set ever. What the advanced ticket does pretty lame. Where does it say that? There's no way the advanced ticket is basically a lottery. 10 levels is little. I expected more. Wait till you find out how hard it is to get those 10 levels. Where does it say the lottery thing so I could check it out? Is it in the I did announce it on somewhere else, or is it somewhere that I didn't click? But it didn't show me as a link, so give 2 seconds. I'm about to check this. Alright, we will hold a lottery for those who possess an advanced ticket tomorrow. Depending on the result, the following items will be distributed to the present box. And we don't do anything. We'll just randomly wake up to that much. So we'll just wake up and see if we got something good. Okay. Maybe because it's not October 29th in my time yet? Oh, okay, maybe. Alright, so now for those of y'all that don't know, you could put exclamation point, when does this update come out? The update's already live. Although apparently if you're on the West Coast and it's not the 29th, I mean it's not the 30th, it's not the 29th yet technically, you can't do it, maybe? I don't know. Oh, no. Aries said he was able to update it. Yeah, if you go to App Store, it should let you update it. Should. Oh wait, what? I was like, ranked results already out? Okay, no. That was a glitch. I was like, I could get my hourglasses already? Okay. No problem. Private match. Let me hide this for a second. While I match with Let me message. Yo, hop off and go on Discord. I appreciate the non-cheating. Low key getting FOMO from not being able to update. Is as long as you get to update tomorrow, right? When it matters. Let me actually show y'all the games going on. Alright, so this Levi is challenging me as an E4 member. The first person to do it to get to this point. Wait, hold up. I got. It's not ranked. No, there's What are you doing? What do I do for a living? I work in garage doors. The deluxe pack points should stay. No, they should stay available to use. That's what we've been told. Alright, let me look up. Levi's list. He's going with Suicune. He doesn't play Repel. So there's no reason to play around that. I keep. No, man, maybe we can use it later in the deluxe pack, or they will become universal. I doubt they'll become universal. Also, this is the best of 5. I forgot about. I should have probably mentioned that. Is Gary the only immersive for this set? No, each pack has its own immersive. So Blaziken has an immersive, Gyarados has an immersive, and Altaria have an immersive. New packs are in Thursday? Yeah, technically Thursday morning, right? They're playing double Cyrus, so I'm kind of tempted to Mars, but it's just like, what are the chances? Don't show this again. Are you gonna be max pulling for each pack? No. I'll be max pulling in general, because now you could trade for everything that's within the same pack. So realistically, as long as you get a whole bunch of EXs from one side, you could trade for the others. Yeah, if they have Cyrus, this Greninja's cooked, but I couldn't do much more than that. Yep. Because let's say even if I had played it differently, where I only put one Greninja down, he would just double tapped it with like it was cooked. It was cooked. Also, let it be known that it is an Elite Four, so we have like a diverse group of decks. I'm obviously not favored in this matchup, mainly because they have an out to Oricorio without me being able to, like, I can't draw enough, right, to keep up. Hold up. Do I have a dream for Pokemon? What does that even mean? What do you mean, do I have a dream? At least they don't have the energy to fight right now. There's some weird way where we could actually still win this. Sean Brabos. Thank you for the follow. Like, do what you want to be the... Alright, hopefully we either top deck Irida. Oh, they had Mars too. Now we're cooked. Hydrate. There we go. I don't think I've drank water all day. All stream. Let me correct that. Am I tripping, or did the Dragon Ball music just play? That was late. Not your comment. I mean, just yeah, we're cooked. There's technically a roundabout way of still. Actually, no, because we got it. Wait, what? Ever tried playing TCG live? Yes and no. And what I mean by yes and no is, we'll go to them. It's a best of 5, so I'm not gonna hold up hostage here. Although it might be the quickest 0-3 version in your life. I've played it before. I don't play live. I do own the physical cards, but I don't have time to like go to locals and stuff. So the only person and as far as content goes, it's easier to make pocket content, because live content, like one game, takes the amount of time that I could play like countless games of pocket. My chat on screen isn't displaying YouTube or TikTok chatters. Well, it's not displaying it's not displaying TikTok. YouTube is just dead. YouTube's just not talking right now. But yeah, TikTok's not being shown on for some reason it didn't connect today. But YouTube and Twitch is on there. Going first this time. Even if they have Greninja, the play is to hide behind Ori. When does the update come out? The update's already out. As far as when the set comes out, it's in 24 hours or 23 hours at this point. Do you think after reviewing the new set that something's gonna be better than sweeping Greninja? I think Espeon might just be cracked. I can't confirm, but I think some form of Eevee, not Espeon, I mean Eevee. Eevee in some form is gonna be insane. Item lock is gonna come up probably. I don't know, we'll see. Suicune, although Suicune Ninja will still be in the meta. I do agree on that. They're cooking us, dude. Suicune Greninja EX? Nah. They might play Greninja EX, but it's still gonna be the regular Greninja. And of course, no lightning energy. Lord have mercy, brother. Again, no repel, so we don't have to play around that. I guess technically I can put more Pokemon. I should have put more Pokemon. Because if they do have Greninja Cyrus, they get the knockout anyways. How many packs did I open for the Professor's Oak? It's not the Oak. The issue is the rare candy. I've opened almost 1,000 packs. And I don't have a second rare candy. The Oaks, I got it within like... My 4th pack had an Oak. And then I pulled the second Oak like 200 packs later. It was tough. It was tough. This set has not treated me kindly. Alright, so all I need is a Greninja and a Lightning Energy, and we're in there, you know? This is cursed. That candy ain't worth it. I'm in too deep. I've already spent so much that I just gotta go into... Like, I gotta keep going. Got 1 Oak, 1 Candy, 2 Shiny, and some 2 stars. You've opened 102? Yeah. How's life as a tall, handsome man? How do you know I'm tall? I could be 5 feet tall. But I appreciate the compliment. I could be Lord Farquaad for real. Am I guaranteed to get it with pack points tomorrow? Yeah. I have it's like under 100 packs to get it again, so as I've already opened enough, so might as well. This guy, dude. Leave my hand alone. Lord have mercy. Or at least give me a lightning energy. What's going on? I got 1 Oak and 2 candies, but no ball. Yeah, but ball doesn't have a limited time attached to it, right? All I said was, how do you know if I'm tall? You good, brother. I'm just pulling your chain. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Lucky I can't pull anything. I'm not. I wouldn't call it luck when I spent the amount of money I spent. Like, I spent so much money that I threw luck out the window. It's like it's like skill-based gambling. Bro, how does he have 100 cards in hand already? He red cards me. Obviously, I'm like at 2 cards in hand. I red card him. He's at 7. I know it's part of the deck. And where's my lightning energy, for the love of God? I don't have Pokeball 2, but it's sad. And I've opened 150 packs. And there's one. Like, obviously, if he draws it first, I'm cooked. I hate this game. I hate this game. I've opened more than 300 and just have 1. I'm okay with that target. I'm okay with Giratina getting hit there. Come on, come on, come on. Rare candy off the top. Rare candy off the top, baby. Rare candy off the top. Rah! I hate everything. I hate everything. And then some.
which tourney is this? This is it's a league called the Pocket Champion League. It's made by Nabrix, Reality Pocket, and Engage. They're creators in the community, and they got other creators together to like form like a Pokemon league. So this is not necessarily a tournament, but it's that league. I'm going against I couldn't pronounce his name if I tried, but his name's Levi on at least in chat. And right now I'm one of the members of the E4. I got here because people watch me, I think. I do not have the talent to be E4 material. I don't even know what to do here. I'm cooked no matter what I do. They already used their hand disruption. That's what it is. I didn't even put the water in it. No, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. I can't stress how much it doesn't matter. I haven't seen lightning energy all game, and I'm still not seeing lightning energy. We're 0-2. It is the best of 5, so you know we could bring it back. I'm getting absolutely crushed here. But again, if y'all want to participate though, exclamation point league on Twitch, you will see the link to a Discord, so you could try out yourself. There's 10 gym leaders, one for each type. I know technically the normal number is 8 and all that, but there's 10 gym leaders, one for each type of pocket. And then the E4. Do you know if Alcremie is meta? It's my favorite Pokemon. Unfortunately it's not, but it has a niche deck that could be annoying. Alright, we're gonna hope for some hide behind guillotine and hope it's enough type of thing. Galemambo, Looney Tunes. Oops, no water. Was it just me, or are you not playing music at all? Am I not playing music? I apologize. Hold up. How long have I not been playing music for? Because I've been singing to music all day. The whole stream? Damn, y'all should have said something earlier, bro. I've been here singing along to Bad Bunny the whole time. Damn, y'all heard me yap for 3 hours and not once start yourself. Like, man, this guy should probably put some music on. I appreciate y'all for listening to my ass yap with no. Oh yeah, it was calculated. It was calculated. I didn't want to get over the. I didn't want to distract from the curve. Bro, this is a joke, right? You got an oak available for trade? Let's go, Squid. And now Oricorio is nowhere to be found. You gotta be kidding me, dude. That placement of Proki is a little greedy. Oh, you got an oak. I have an extra oak, but I don't know if I'm gonna trade it. I know that sounds troll, but since I was doing like my own tournaments at some point, like that's an option. Like, I might make it a prize. Anyone got an oak for me? I'll give him minute 27. It's like, Lee, I might have oak. I might have oak. Am I gonna be streaming on Halloween? Maybe. Like there's like a little Halloween party, but realistically, I don't have to. Like it'll be over before then, because it's not a Halloween party for like adults. It's like my wife wanted to do something for the kids. Okay, let's see. What's the best way of doing this? So technically, I should be available on Halloween, but it's more of like energy, or like if people are even down. Because if like most of my viewers are doing something for Halloween, because it is a Friday night, I'm gonna be streaming to myself type shit. So we'll see, we'll see. Fuck, dude. Granted, they only got 3 cards left in deck, so I can't. I'm definitely out of my league in terms of power level here. We need to draw Arid off the top to even have a chance. Actually, no, Arid doesn't matter. Brenda says 0 viewers, I'm dead. I appreciate you, Jew. There is a line. There is a line. Although he has 3 cards. I'm getting Mars to the next dimension. But there is a line. And Irida also kind of cooks the line, right? Yeah. Which means no Mars, though. We gotta keep our hand. But this Froaky's gonna go down to 20 HP. Yeah, we're cooked. This is not. This matchup's not for us. So close, but again, they got Cyruses. They're fine. They're more than okay. I won't screw this time. I'll let him get his licking. It's up to the rest of the E4 now. GG's. No new decks today? None. We'll play new decks once they come out tomorrow. Right, yeah, tomorrow, certainly.
GG's. GG's, Levi. Hopefully. You know what? I'm rooting for you to take on the rest of them. I'll tell you that. But yeah, the energy bricked and then you missed your train. Oh no. But you know what you didn't miss? The end of this stream, baby. Although tomorrow's stream is gonna be exciting because you're gonna see me drop a whole bunch of money and you're gonna see me open a whole bunch of packs for no reason. Actually, well, there'll be a reason, but the new set comes out at the next reset. So an hour ago, regardless of your time zone, the game reset, right? Or look, I got you right here. In 22 hours and 49 minutes, the next set drops. I'm at 180 of 3,740 points to level up to 51. Let me see where I'm at. Yeah, I'm at 50. I'm never getting to level 51 at this rate. But yeah. So thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all watching despite like the season not starting though, right? We went through the whole, we broke down the whole set, which maybe stuffs the YouTube video idea that I always do. I always make a tier list video. I might make it anyways, but it's gonna be me yapping about 200 cards again. I'll probably like skim through it. But yeah, I appreciate all of y'all tuning in. TikTok and YouTube as always. I'll see y'all tomorrow, and Twitch, let's see who's streaming. And we will raid. Take it easy, Levi. I'll be keeping a close eye on your grind against the E4. Alright, Don, have a great night. Great night to everybody. Optic Sauna is going over the set. Let's go. Let's raid Optic. We'll start raiding other people when the set drops. We'll start raiding the one viewer people. Take it easy, everybody.